What up, though?
What up?
Y'all come on in here, man. Let's get this thing done. What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? You back in the lab with your favorite neighbor, your man, Mark Nash. He is I am he. Another great episode of Breaking Beats. Shout out to everybody who pulling up here early. Got a good show planned for you. Got a damn good show planned for you. Some good topics on the docket, and you gonna love it. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. We're gonna jump right into it. Let me go and run this intro music, let the room populate. Plus, I just realized the trash truck come tomorrow, so I need to take this trash can to the street. I cannot miss this trash truck tomorrow. So let me take the trash to the street and let this room populate, and I will see y'all in 5 minutes or less. Let's get it.
This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job. From a good dream I wake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bush, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up, my boy just got laid off, so y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hoes here so ratchet, these hoes here so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash, take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures, you and your protocol, you and your policies, none of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas, you and your standards, you and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers, going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged, stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said, if you don't get the picture, I quit, you ain't shoot. Mother, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Look, man, I hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real, but I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. like you, niggas. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and or the host. They do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during the program. Basically, if I didn't say it, don't come for me. You come for the person who said it. And please don't sue me for somebody else's words. With that said, let's start the show, motherfucker.
This that squad side. This that squad side.
Yeah, man. What up, 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 what up? What up, though?
What up, gangsta?
What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? You're back in the lab with your favorite neighbor, your man Mark Nash. He is I am he. Another great episode of Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you and I feel like talking about. It's a hip-hop political sports show with a comedy twist. We like to let the jokes fly because life is serious enough. All right, man, we got some good topics on the docket. We're going to jump right into them. I am definitely late. Put a case on me. Yep. Definitely late. And if you saw the shows yesterday, you know why. Yeah, we had a late one, man. And I had a late start today. Had to get my hair cut. Going out of town. Just been busy, man. Just got a lot of stuff going on. Moving and shaking, going here, going there. But everything going to be all right. How everybody feel out there? Everybody good? Yeah, this gonna be a good one, man. This gonna be a good one. Might not be the longest of shows like we normally have, so enjoy while we're here. Now, there's a couple things I need to talk about. Oh, I need to put this online. Damn, I'm still behind. I need to put this on Twitter or IG. Yeah, let me share this on IG. Let them know we live. Bear with me. Share it on IG. Let me share it on Twitter. So look, we got to talk about it. We got some more movement in this Spence and Crawford fight. Some more storylines, some more intrigue that we're gonna get into. Spence. Well, I'm gonna say hello. We live. Join the conversation. All right. Oh man, so we got a couple things. I know y'all see the topics up here, so we'll talk about that. There's a couple other things I want to talk about. Bear with me. Can y'all even hear me? Hold on, let me make sure y'all can hear me. That was crazy the other day. I did 20 minutes and nobody heard me. So y'all let me know how I sound out there first. Y'all hear me? We good? Bear with me. Live stream. Shout out to Rachel Donaire too, and happy birthday to Rachel Donaire. The homie. And people can be so mean, man. I left a nice post for Rachel about happy birthday. And people, I looked up, matter of fact, let me go over there and delete this comment, man. I looked up, man, somebody had put all kind of mean things up there. I'm like, damn, bro. I can't even wish a nigga happy birthday without all the extra stuff. Like, y'all niggas crazy, bro.
It never hurt
need of it.
I appreciate it, Conshana, Nick Rich. Shout out to y'all. Let me do that neighbors only roll call and put this out on, share this on IG too. Let them know we live. And then I can get right into the stuff. Gotta let them know we live. Gotta let them know where we at. But look, well, yeah, man, let's put out a little happy birthday. Yeah, I'm like, bro, how you know so much? You don't even know these people. Like, why you all in their personal life? Like, you go about your life, go about your day, and just keep that stuff to yourself. Don't nobody care. It's our birthday post, man. Get out of here, hater. Nobody want to hear that hating shit, man. Like, damn, come on, B. But all right, let me go over here. Let me share this on IG. Boom, boom, boom. I'm almost done, y'all. Sharing it on my feed. Copy, paste. Link in the bio. Yeah, it's a process, man. And usually I have all this stuff done while I'm doing the 5-minute intro, but link in the bio. And I didn't today, so bear with me. Bear with me. I'm almost there. Link in the bio. Link in the bio. Cool. So we got some good topics up here, and we're going to have a good time. Nelly, what up? New Era, what up? Tech, I see you. Let me do this neighbors only roll call. We're going to get right into the content. I probably won't even share this on Facebook right now because I'm just so behind, and I don't want to keep y'all waiting. Let's do this neighbors only roll call, and then we're going to get right into the topics, all right? Let's do that. Because without the neighbors, the show wouldn't be the show at this level, and we're well on our way to 17K.
What up?
All right, so let's take it from the top with the neighbors only roll call. Shout out to the brother Rahman. Welcome home, my brother.
What up, gangsta?
Tony Boswell.
What up?
Adam Kelly, all the way in Australia. What up?
What up?
John Norrie. He gonna tell his story.
What up?
Major Key Boxing. Let's get it popping.
What up?
Cam, my man.
What up?
Titus.
What up?
Philip H, the all-time great.
What up?
The boxing scholar. Holla.
What up?
God Body.
What up?
Skins Rants.
What up?
Dent 5.
What up?
EDD. Man, you need to get that Bluetooth EDD.
What up?
Seen and unseen boxing.
What up?
Mr. Paz.
What up?
Arthur.
What up?
Lady Shan done them season my UK girl all the way in London town.
What up, gangsta?
Cooking with the champ.
What up?
Mr. Gumbo, aka Hot
What
Grease.
up, gangsta?
What's poppin', Mr. Gumbo? He's an architect. Show more, he on the floor.
What up?
He's an architect.
What up?
SLG.
What up?
Sam F.
What up?
Pound for Pound Sports Entertainer. That's my guy, Merritt.
What up?
Antoine Richardson.
What up?
That guy clips 330 early.
What up, gangsta?
Big Hove, I thought I told you. Big Hove, you killed it the other day, man, on the panel, man. I really enjoyed chopping it up with you.
What up?
Tell Toya. Saw Toya over there with my boy Roger's son today. Y'all had a good conversation. It was like a manosphere talk type thing. I enjoyed it.
What up?
Unbiased fan Brim Reaper.
What up?
Kendall.
What
The
up?
kid is back just like that.
What
Johnny Goodman, what's up, man?
What up?
D-Lo 404 Boxing. Let's get it popping.
What up?
Big Sean T with the strap.
What up?
Kansas City Mac, where you at? Man, Kansas City Mac, I enjoyed chopping it up with you the other day too, man. Y'all killed that.
What up, gangsta?
On the mic with Terrence Bailey Sr.
What up?
Karma Serene with the Serene Saturdays.
What up?
Ace Retro, let's go.
What up?
Nick Rich in this trick.
What up?
Aaron Parker, the Big Talker.
What up?
Taylor Bell with TabTech, UnlockSim.com. Unlock your next device today.
What up, gangsta?
Stephen Bateman, all the way in Australia. Mama, we made it. Down under.
What up?
Wanda Villa, the Arella.
What up, gangsta?
Transcendent Sports Channel, my Filipino brother from another, all the way in Canada.
What up?
Fistiana Fights, she just might.
What up?
Jacob Sims, that's him.
What up?
Haplo, let's go.
What up?
MFB, that's Mike from Boston.
What up?
Patricia Shelton, Miss Queen Sunkiss.
What up?
Beyond the Ring with Nonito and Rachel Doneta as 9-time champion. Nonito on his way to the Hall of Fame, and he's going for his 10th world title. July 15th, live from Las Vegas at the Cosmo. If you in that area, pull up and support the champ.
What up, gangsta?
True Media Today, USA Boxing. That's Coach Malachi Williams.
What up?
Puto,
What up?
Food Revolution, AK Foodie with the Beauty.
What up?
KP from KC5.
What up?
Matt Wade got a dope single out right now called Papa Daddy. Y'all check him out.
What
Ill
up?
Status Boxing.
What up?
Tank the Sweet Signs Examiner. He's an architect.
What up, gangsta?
Beyond Above Media.
What up?
Pittsburgh T, AK Mark. That is true. Mark, you are right. It is
What
true.
up, gangsta?
Shout out to Pittsburgh T. SF City Slicker.
What up?
I know boxing.
What
It's
up?
Mex.
What up?
Rider of the Storm.
What
Here to
up?
there.
What
Matty
up?
Yoel.
What
Cliff
up?
Bailey.
What
Con
up?
Shawnery.
What up?
Lisa Bell. She never fails.
What up?
Con Shawnery.
What
Said it
up?
already. HL Deezy.
What up?
Brandon Washington.
What
D
up?
Bevel the champ.
What
And of
up?
course the big fish himself, my good brother Derek Lincoln.
What up, gangsta?
Everybody make some noise for all the neighbors, man. Yeah. All right, let's talk about it. How everybody doing? She said, I better not hear any Spence slander tonight, or is thumbs down time. Man, you click the dislike button every night anyway, Carmen. What you think you came for? What you think you came for? You came for some Spence slander. That's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get the Spence slander every episode from now until July 29th. He better prove me wrong, or you're gonna get it for life. For life, I ain't stopping. I'm not gonna stop.
What up?
Never stopping. I'm gonna keep my foot on your neck. Nah, I'm joking. At some point, we do gotta move on. Hold on 1 second. I gotta take this hoodie off. It's hot as hell in here, yo. Hold on. Yeah, but at some point we are gonna move on. As we get closer to the fight, Karma, I'll start being nicer to him. I'll be a little bit nicer closer we get to the fight. She said she don't want to hear no Spence slander tonight, or it's gonna be thumbs down. All right, what's Karma? Look, let me welcome you into the room the right way, my sister. In a good way. You know I love you, Karma. You've been a member, you've been rocking with the show for a couple years now. But Karma, you know what you're gonna get tonight.
Bro, what's wrong with this nigga, bro?
His girlfriend.
Nigga gay now.
Brother,
man.
Hey,
Hey,
hey.
hey.
Look, I got getting jealous. She said, don't kiss him.
brother.
That's where we at with it, Karma. You know what you came for. You know what you're getting in when you come over here. So all of that no Spence slander, hold up.
I want to hear that.
You know what I came to do? Came to put him in the dirt. Yeah, but nah, I look, the guy's a likable guy though. I ain't gonna lie. He's entertaining. He's funny. He's a likable guy. You know what I'm saying? But we can deal with that after the fight. We can be cool after the fight. But until after the fight, karma is up. Shit, it's gonna be up until the night of the fight or the day before the fight, because at that point it ain't nothing else to talk about. You know what I'm saying? The fight is about to go there and do it. So until then, all we got is talk. All we got is talk. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm gonna be talking that talk. But I do want to say a couple things though, man. This is actually some good things for Spence tonight. See, you thought I was gonna go in on him, huh, Karma? This is actually something good. So switch that thumbs down upside down. Give me that light. Mauricio Suleiman has responded to Errol Spence Jr. and his claims about the damn bread. Like, what's going on with the money? Where the money at? Where the money at? Right? Spence has been saying that. They asked Crawford if he could change one thing. What in boxing? What if he could? He was like, "Should I take away all these damn belts and take away these fees? You won't have to pay for no belts. The belts will be free. You earn it. You earn it." All right, so I'm gonna play this Mauricio Suleiman clip, and keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, it is in Spanish, so I will have to translate for you. I will translate. All right. I would be Marquez Nash tonight. Nashinito. So let me do that. Oh man, I didn't put it over here. So let me do this real quick. Y'all bear with me. Damn, man. Bear with me. I'm gonna play the clip, but I gotta send a message to somebody real quick. Somebody just text me, and I definitely need to text them back. Bear with me, y'all. This is an important message I need to text out. Sorry. Bear with me. Let me see something. Definitely sorry for the inconvenience, but I definitely got to text this out right here. Real quick though, for those who don't know, it is a global show. So let people know in the chat what part of the earth you roam of the turf. You know, drop your area code in the chat. Let people know what part of the earth you roam of the turf. Also, let me know if you are going to be in Vegas. Who's going to this fight? Who's going to be out there? Are you going to buy the pay-per-view? Somebody told me the pay-per-view is already on sale. You can buy the pay-per-view now. Is that true? Can you buy the pay-per-view now? I didn't know that. Somebody was like, yeah, man, you technically you can go and buy the pay-per-view right now. I didn't see that. Is that true? Fact or cap? Anybody know? Bear with me. I'm buying time while I'm sending this message. Y'all let me know. Is that true? Can you buy the pay-per-view already? Somebody's like, yeah, man, you can already buy the pay-per-view. I didn't know that. Man, I said area code. This nigga don't put his zip code. We ain't sending you no mail, Mike Biggs boxing.
Never heard
That
of
nigga
it.
said, I'm from the 20902. Man, we ain't sending you no letters, nigga. All right, so look, let me plug this device up and let me get Suleiman on the line right here. Let me get him on the line. But not really on the line because he ain't gonna pull up on my show because I would have gave him some little pushback on this answer right here. Because I think his answer, it sounds good in theory, but when you break it down every round, you be like, hold up, man, Suleiman, you kind of gave me some fluff right there. That still doesn't make a lot of sense with what he's saying. So this is WBC President Mauricio Suleiman responding to Errol Spence Jr. questioning his damn sanctioning fees. Like, hold up. And look, it's like he be talking like he talking that talk, man. He was like, look, now we've been supporting Errol Spence. We've been very nice. He's a good guy. I like him and all that stuff, but don't question my bread, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm paraphrasing, of course. He did not say don't question my bread, nigga. But let's take it from the top. I'm gonna play a little bit of this, and I'm gonna pause it in between to translate for the people who don't speak Spanish out there. So let me translate. All right, so
él tiene todo derecho.
So here we go. First thing is gonna start off, and it basically these are subtitles on too. He has every right being our champion. He said he has every right being our champion. What we do with that money. If he doesn't know, we have to reinforce our communication with our champions because the WBC is open.
Al ser campeón mundial de este organismo, de saber qué hace el Consejo Mundial de Boxeo. Si él no lo conoce todavía, pues hay que reforzar nuestra comunicación hasta nuestros campeones porque el CMB es de libros abiertos. Somos el organismo que ha invertido millones de dólares en estudios médicos.
We are an organization that has invested millions of dollars into medical studies that has changed the course of the sport to make it safer for boxers. We have helped fighters after their retirement with funds. That's what he said. Let's play this, though.
Que ha cambiado el rumbo del deporte para hacerlo más seguro por los boxeadores. Es el deporte que tiene un fondo para cuidar al peleador después de su retiro.
I wish it would have been more specific with funds. How? What you helping them with a radiator? You know, what are you doing?
Es el organismo que tiene el comité amateur para.
Did you pay for the funerals? Like, what exactly are you guys doing? What we helped them at the retirement with the funds. He also says we are an organization that has an amateur committee. We have offices in Mexico and other countries like the U.S. We have a lot of committees in which we work day to day for the good of boxing. Be more specific, though.
A proyectar de nuestra plataforma a nivel mundial. Tenemos oficinas en la Ciudad de México, en otros países, en Estados Unidos. Es un trabajo de muchos comités que día a día trabajamos por el bien del boxeo, del boxeador. Tenemos empleados, tenemos 50 empleados en México.
Okay, then he continues, he said, we have employees also. We have 50 in Mexico. From doctors, ring officials, legal counsel, the WBC Cares program that does a lot of social work. He has every right to question because it is his money. Now, here's my thing. The WBC Cares program, so the fighters paying for that too? We got some more of this. I got some more issues I can take with Mauricio about what he said in his response to Errol Spence, but let's go.
Tenemos todo el tema de doctores.
I told y'all, if Errol Spence is right, I'm not going to tell y'all he's doing wrong when he's doing right, just so I can say I support Terence Crawford. That's not how we're going to kick it. If the man is right, we're going to give him his credit. We're going to give the man his credit when he's right, whether I root for Crawford or not. But he's 1,000% right is what when he's questioning this money. And I'm going to tell you why after this. King H Math, what up?
comité oficial de ring, comité legal, comité técnico, WBC Cares, que hace una gran cantidad de labor social, campañas de responsabilidad social, y él tiene todo el derecho de cuestionar porque su dinero es el dinero que él gana arriba
I'm gonna translate this after this. Let me let it play. I'm gonna translate it.
del ring, y es la tarifa que él paga por tener el cinturón verde y oro. Si él desea defender el consejo, está bien. Si él no está a gusto en el consejo,
I pause right there. Excuse me. He said that's his money that he makes inside the ring, and it's the tax he pays to be able to wear our green and gold belt. If he wishes to defend us, that's good. If not, that's also okay. But it's every boxer's dream to have our green and gold belt.
también está bien. Ahí es el sueño de todo boxeador ser campeón del verde y oro, pero me gusta que lo pregunte porque
No, that's what he said. All right, so he continues. He said, but I like that he's asked questions. I'm glad. He said, I like that he asked because we have a great explanation that when a boxer's, he said, but I like that he asked because we have a great explanation that when a boxer find out, they are proud to be a WBC champion. Let's continue with more of Mauricio. Then I open it up.
tenemos una gran explicación que cuando el boxeador lo conoce, pues siente gran orgullo de ser campeón del Consejo Mundial.
Y además es como un valor entendido, ¿no? O sea, pagas la sanción, es como la tarifa por ostentar el cinturón, no hay nada que ocultar, vamos, es algo que se hace comúnmente.
No, y es algo que es la estructura del deporte.
All right. He said, he was asked the question and his response was, it's something that is, he said, it's something that this is the structure of the sport. Him as a boxer charges for stuff. You know, he's getting charged for stuff. Judges, refs, there's a cost there. The ringside doctors, PR campaigns, what the WBC
Él como boxeador cobra, el juez, el referee cobra, los doctores, quien hace la campaña publicitaria, y lo que el Consejo Mundial cobra porque es una cuota de sanción.
He said what the WBC charges is a sanctioning fee that goes with the level of the fight. Now, that's going to be important right there. Y'all keep that right there in mind. He said they charge a sanction fee that goes with the level of the fight. He said, I don't mind people questioning it, but it will hurt me if there was a negative intent with the questioning. But I didn't get that from Spence. Shitting me. My man said, this ain't even real gold. He said, man, this ain't even real gold. Y'all getting 3% of 50 million. Y'all get 3% if somebody make 50 million. Y'all get 3% if the guy got 100,000 or a million like Teo. Does the job change for the doctor? Depending on the level of the fight? Does the ringside doctor, is it different? Let's say the fight is in Vegas for Canelo at the T-Mobile Arena. 2 weeks later, Teo fights in the T-Mobile Arena or these guys fighting in there, and let's say they're getting 10 million versus 50 million. And you bring a ringside doctor there. Does his job change? The building is still the same. The venue is still the same. The level of the fight has changed the fact that the doctor can't just check your eye, he good to go. I don't see why they just can't have a certain standard flat fee. The flat fee need to be the flat fee for the lowest paid fighter. I need to see more about what they doing for as like fighters' healthcare. I didn't hear him say nothing about insurance or healthcare for the fighter. He talking about PR campaigns, nigga.
It never heard of it.
Got a promoter for that. Drumming for life. What up? Thanks for the super chat. He said, I got 5 on it, Mark. Keep cooking. Oh, I'm warming up now. I'll start off a little, you know. Your brother be going through some shit over here sometimes, man, in real life. So I appreciate it.
I got 5 on it.
But I'm warming up now, baby. I'm warming up now. We just getting started, baby. Shout out to Drumming for Life again with the super chat.
I got 5 on it.
I got to put a case on Mauricio Suleiman, dog. Bro.
It never heard of it.
I ain't rocking with some of this. Let's hear some more of it, though.
Que va de la mano con
Yeah, Karma, I agree. Yeah, he's trying to spin this shit, Karma.
el nivel del peleador. Yo no veo, la verdad no tengo inconveniente en que lo cuestione. Sí me dolería mucho si es acción que cobra, el juez, el referee cobra, los doctores, quien hace la campaña publicitaria y lo que el Consejo Mundial cobra.
So basically, yeah, like he said, I've rewinded by accident, but he's talking about it's something that is the structure of the sport. Well, maybe y'all can change the structure. Maybe we can change some of this format. It should not be 3% no matter what your purse is. It should be a cap and a cutoff. You don't deserve and don't need 3% of his $50 million or his 20 or 30 million. You know, if you can, because you're taking less for the guy who make less, right? Why does your pay increase because the fighter get paid more? What are you doing different? Is the ringside doctor different? The judge is different. The referees is different. Man, y'all use the same referees half the time. Y'all use the same judges half the time. Ringside physicians. Now everybody get paid more off the fight. Man, that shit is crazy, bro. Like Errol Spence said in that interview, he said, I told my mama, he was like, damn, I ain't gonna never get to come up. Damn.
You never heard of it.
Same thing Teo was saying. We laughed at when Teo said, and then Errol Spence saying the same thing. Like, yo, my man, why is the industry designed to keep the fighter in debt? Shout out to Jadakiss. He said the same thing about the music business. Strong on robbery. Can't rock with it.
You never heard of it.
I think this is some spin, like Karma said. This is definitely some spin, and it's definitely I think it's, hey, look, and go back to what Spence said. It ain't even real gold. I just gave y'all 3% of a $50 million check, and y'all don't give me some trinkets, some shit I can't even. This shit ain't worth nothing. It's sentimental. Look good, pretty. Into that fake gold start tarnishing, right? Like some of y'all niggas gold teeth is out there.
You never heard of
Porque
it.
es una cuota de sanción que va de la mano con
Basically say he didn't get that from Spence. He didn't get that from Spence. I definitely got that from Spence. This is some bullshit. And I definitely think it's some bullshit. What do y'all think of Mauricio Suleiman's explanation of why we gotta have our 3%? The bigger the level, the bigger the event, we still need our 3%. If it's a small level event, we still need our 3%. He never that whatever that small level event is, because if y'all can make it happen with 100,000, now granted, if the fight is somewhere overseas, or you get what I'm saying, or if it's they doing a fight in Australia, I understand travel goes into it and all of this stuff, blah blah blah. But y'all global, right? Y'all ain't got nobody there. Yeah, do it with the same amount of money, because y'all was able to make it work when guys get lower purses, right? If a guy get $1 million, y'all found a way to make do. Make do then. That should be the flat fee. It should be that's the minimum. You should not be getting 3% of somebody's 10, 20, 50, $30 million check. Dude fighting for $100 million. I need my 3%. What? What are you doing different, dog? Why do you need a 3% of his $100 million? It's right there in Vegas where y'all did all the other fights for less. Bro,
You never heard of
I don't
it.
like it. I don't like it. I think it's some bullshit right there. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Somebody cue the Ron Osley verse.
What the hell is going on?
We ain't gonna get no answers to it. Shout out to Food Revolution. I see you, the Boston Scientist. What's up? The phone lines are open too. 404-692-1766. 404-692-1766. Call in. I'll put you in the mix. I'll move on. I can move on. Like I said, I'm gonna roll through some of these. And like I said, I'm just moving. I'm moving, man. I'm in my zone now. I ain't got to belabor the point on that. I just think it's crazy. That's crazy. And if you're a member and you're trying to join the panel, let me know. Just say, hey, Mark, let me know. I know who the members are. If you're trying to join as a member, let me know. I definitely will let the members pull up tonight. Matter of fact, I'll drop the link right now for the members. Members only. If you're not a member, please don't click my link. You got to use the phone lines or keep it in the chat. I had an open panel yesterday, gave everybody a lot of time to pull up. Should have pulled up yesterday. All right, I got to play this other thing right here. So I got this clip right here. Make sure I got it going on. This is Teo and Derrick James. Actually, no. Stop. Go back. I saw this guy online. I ain't gonna say his name. I ain't into dissing other channels, right? And I ain't making no excuses for the shit that they say. I ain't got nothing to do with that. And whoever got their YouTube beef with their YouTube daddies, however niggas wanted to go, y'all niggas beef how they beef. Leave it off my panel, bro. Off my channel. I don't want to diss niggas, yo. I can't address certain things though I hear, and I will address certain things I hear when I think it's I think it's propaganda. I got to put a case on you. What the hell is going on?
What the hell is going on?
My man said Spence gonna lose because he been inactive. You need to blame Al Heyman for it. Blame Al Heyman because Spence been inactive. I was like, Spence always inactive though. This is right on brand. With how long a lot of these guys fight. But it sounds like a built-in excuse for me. Certain things I've been saying on the show, people told me, Martinez, you got to stop saying that. You got to stop saying that because it makes it seem like you're giving these guys the built-in excuses. Like, no, I'm telling you what they're going to say already. Like, I know this community. I know these people. That's what they're going to do. They're going to make excuses, going to cry and complain. Raheem Soto, what's your name in the chat? Raheem Soto, I don't think you're a member to the neighborhood, bro. This is a members only panel. You heard? You heard? You got to call in. Yeah, you got to call in. If you're not a member, you got to call in. It clearly says members only panel. If you're not a member, you got to call in or use the chat. I'm not doing an open panel right now. I did an open panel yesterday. Members only panel, neighbors only. Lisa Bell, what's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to come in and shout you out. I ain't gonna be long.
Talk to me. You got the floor.
So, yeah. So, thanks for having me. It would be one thing if the, if the sanctioning bodies had like something, solely. If it was just solely for boxers, whether it's retired boxers or basically like retired boxers or try to start some type of retirement fund. I don't know. That may be a little different, but I don't know. It's just like me and Food was saying in chat. It's like you're renting a belt, more or less. But the belt has value while you have it, but like a lot of times, it's the value. It's the value. It's the boxer makes the belt. You know what I'm trying to say? That's where the value comes from. The value is from the boxer per se. But I have heard that they do make a little bit more money when they are a belt holder. So, what's your take on it?
Oh, my bad. My mic was muted. I don't like it, Lisa Bell. I think it's robbery. I think it's robbery. Organized robbery. With no rhyme or reason, no checks and balances. Nobody opening up their books. I think on record, a lot of these sanctioning bodies are listed as non-profit organizations. Let me double check. See if the WBC is a non-organization because they definitely are making a profit.
Okay, so if you're a non-profit organization, that means you have to have some type of checks and balances. That means that every month you should go back to zero. Every month you should go back to zero. You dig where I'm coming from?
So they found a way to get rid of the money, I guess. But yes, they own paper. It says non-profit institution.
Okay.
They definitely
because you have to. There has to be some type of what's the word? The visibility where you can see, checks and balances. You have to prove where this money is going. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but not for the individual, not for you and I. That's for like the tax man. If the tax man ever asks, they better be able to do it. But you and I or the fighter, they don't.
Right.
Are they entitled to open it up to us?
They got to be accountable to somebody.
The tax man. That's what they.
Well, yeah, they probably get a tax type of. I forgot what you call it.
Like a 501c. It's like a 501c, something like that.
Yes, because they're a non-profit.
But listen, like I said, that's who are you responsible to when you do that? Joe Blow walking down the street? No, you're responsible to that person that you filed that paperwork with, the government. You're
exactly.
Those the people that do the checks and balances, not me
right
on the street. So, like,
no, of course, but they. I think the sanctioning bodies have somebody ahead of them who. I don't know.
Fair enough. I would love to have Mauricio up there and grill him on some of these things. And where's the fundamental change? Like, he was very vague in his statements with all the things he said when he was questioning Spence, and he was like, yeah, it's a privilege to hold our green and gold belt. Many people want to hold our green and gold belt. You know, Spence got a problem, he can call and talk to me, and I'll be happy to break it down for him. Nonprofit tax returns are open to the public, Nick Rich. The tax returns are open to the public, but that's not itemized though, is it? You see what they're making, what they did with it. That's not itemized, right? We don't get a receipt for everything. We don't know. Do we get to see everything in that? Maybe we should audit them then. Nick Rich, help me out with that. Help me figure out how to do that. Let's
somebody has to audit them.
Let's pull it, Nick Rich. Help me find out how much it costs and where I pull it from, because I would love to pull that up one day. We'll do an episode and we'll go through an itemized billing of the WBC for the last year. I would love to do that.
So it's public. So she's saying it's basically public record.
You said it's supposed to be public record. Okay. I need to see. I want to see the itemized billing. I want to see the itemized billing of some of the things that I'm hearing over here, because the man was talking about. Let me mute this so you don't hear it twice. When he started about where we've helped fighters out with retirement after retirement. Which fighters? All of them? Does every fighter who's a champ? Because that sound like y'all don't have no built-in retirement plan. Can y'all pick and choose? Can they just call you? Because I be hearing fighters all the time talking about how they broke after retirement. Why not just call the WBC? You paying a sanctioning fee, right? If you ever paid a sanctioning fee to the WBC, if you about to get kicked out your house, you should be able to call them, right? If you need cancer treatment, can you call them? Because I be hearing about other fighters paying for funerals. Floyd paid for several funerals. Why did WBC didn't pay for it? Or whatever sanctioning body that these guys was champions of. Why they didn't pay it? Why is Floyd Mayweather paying for cancer treatment and fighters? Bob Arum don't pay for it for some people. We hear this all the time. I'm sorry, I'm just not rocking with Mauricio Suleiman on his explanation of where's going on with these fighters' money, with the sanctioning fees. And I never thought I would say this in my life, but y'all mark this. This is probably gonna be the first and only time y'all hear me say this in a long time, if ever in life. I'm riding with Errol Spence on this one. I'm Team Spence. I'm Team Spence on this one, man. No.
What the hell is going on?
Where the paper at, man? Why does the more for an event just because the event is making more money? The doctor gets paid more money. The everybody's getting paid more money. Your job doesn't change. The referee is still doing the damn uniform rules. No standing 8 count. No, you know what I'm saying? Now everything goes up because the fighter get more money. He supposed to get more money. You don't supposed to get more money. The doctor get more money. The refs get more money. The judge get more money. Everybody's getting more money off the blood, sweat, and tears of these fighters, man. I think I don't rock with that, yo. I can't really rock with that, yo, on any block. These dudes, they deserve to keep the lion's share. They the ones putting their life on the line, running the miles, in their sparring. You know what I'm saying? Sacrificing away from their family. The fighters deserve the lion's share. And some will say, well, they get the lion's share. No, they get to keep most of the money. You do not deserve more money for doing the same job just because I'm getting paid more money. It's on it's like organized robbery. It's like they act like they the government, like the IRS. The more you make, the more we gonna take. Man, y'all know this is a short period for these guys. This is a short period, man, in their life where they can do this. This is crazy, man. The same job you do when I made 100,000 is the same job you're gonna do when I make 100 million. Why do you need 3% of my 100 million? Take what I gave you when I got 100,000. It's sometimes be in the same venue. Niggas fighting in Vegas all the time. Fighting in Texas, fighting in New York. They fighting in the same few states a lot of times in America. New York, Texas. What we get? New York, Texas,
California,
Vegas, Cali. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Florida, sometimes Atlanta, DC. But man, we ain't getting fights in Kansas all the time. Iowa. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot of going down in certain
Minnesota,
places.
Minneapolis has a
Arkansas. We ain't doing fights all the way. Like, you get what I'm saying? So y'all can put something together where y'all know what these fights gonna be at 9 times out of 10. They in a handful of places where they put these fights. And y'all use a handful of referees. Y'all use a handful of judges. Y'all use a handful of ringside physicians. But the more you make, the more they're gonna take. I just don't like it, Lisa Bell. I think it's improper, immoral, and it's not fair. But it's not fair to and his explanation.
Well, that's why the boxers got to get together, or
And
some type of committee, or
Hold on. Don't forget that they taking millions from you and give you a fake gold belt. Don't forget that part.
Yeah.
Fake gold. I just gave you.
I think some of Floyd Floyd, some of his belts, they had like real rubies in them. But I mean, he can afford that himself. You know what I mean? Like some of the trinket belts. I mean.
Yeah. I think that, remember they had that $1 million belt. It was like I think it was Floyd versus Conor McGregor. They made it $1 million belt, or Floyd versus Manny. Like they made a belt just so they had something to give them.
Yeah. Worth a lot of money, yeah.
So you can actually sell this one. All right. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I wonder if bet them little medallions that they get the coaches ain't even real gold. If the belt fake, I bet them coaches medallions be fake too. Like, come on, man.
What the hell is going on?
Some bullshit. I got another clip. Hey, Lisa, this is Teofimo Lopez trying to explain to Derrick James why he's undisputed. I was wondering why Teofimo was at that New York presser, but then I remembered that first presser, Derrick James gave him some props. Said, well, shit, Teofimo Lopez got undisputed. He was like, you know what? I'm going to the press conference. I like Derrick James. Listen to this.
No, he never lost the belt in a fight. He just relinquished them.
He never lost the belts in the fight. He just relinquished them. So that's what Teofimo Lopez said. And I got a good counter for this.
Oh, the guy you just fought. Yeah,
he said, oh, the guy you just fought. He don't even know the nigga name. He said, oh, the guy you just fought. Josh Taylor, bro. Josh Taylor's his name.
Last fight. No, he never lost the belt in a fight. He just relinquished them. Oh, the guy you just fought. Yeah, he was still undefeated. Pardon me,
They gonna play it the way they got to. It's Teofimo Lopez victim mentality, dog. You've been robbed. Stop all that. I've been robbed and they don't like me and they treat me bad. He's been afforded opportunity after opportunity after opportunity.
You know what this fight is really gonna do?
Somebody done told them to move, y'all move y'all ass out the way. We trying to talk to these fighters. Y'all, Teo, take your crying ass over there. This ain't even your fight. He had the Errol Spence Terence Crawford press conference talking to Derrick James about, yo, you kind of was right about me being undisputed.
I just want to get you real quick.
Oh, all right, let's play some more. So they told him to step to the side. Oh yeah, so now he whispering to Derrick James like we ain't got cameras already all around you right now. It's like 80 cameras around you, dog. He was like, it's gonna be will versus skill. He said, and then Derrick James like, yeah, that's what I keep telling him. Fortitude.
When you said
They're trying to whisper.
How you doing, man? Just wanted to know which the Josh Taylor fight was incredible, man. But if you had to rank it, which one do you think is better, Josh Taylor or the Lomachenko fight, man? You had to rank it.
Diego Magdaleno.
See? Right. Diego Magdaleno. They asked him if you had to rank which fight between Loma and Taylor, which one was the best fight? If you had to rank it. He say Diego Magdaleno. Tell me, Lisa,
I'm lost on that one.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
What is he talking
What
about?
the hell? What the hell is going on?
You hit him with it.
I'm lost. I am lost.
What's going on?
We could stick a fork in me because I'm done. I think Josh Taylor's a better win, personally.
That was 31. He was 31-2. Teo stopped him in the 7th round. Teo got the IBF USB light title, so I guess it's like a junior title. He also got the NABA USA light vacant. It's another junior title, and he also got the NABF light title when he bought Diego Magdaleno. That wasn't even the question that he was asked. He's trolling. It's hard to take T.O. seriously, man.
What the hell is going on?
But let's play this game with him, though. He thinks he deserves to be undisputed, right? Because the guy relinquished the belts. He was never beat on scales, right? Pittsburgh T said union fees are based on the salary. The more you make, the more you take. They ain't got no union, though. Boxers don't have no union. This ain't no union, Pittsburgh T. Boxers do not have a union. They do not have a boxers association like NBA and the NFL got a player associations. They don't have none of that. None of this money goes to a little pot for them. And when you retire, you're going to be all right for the rest of your life. So it's not the same as a union. Sorry to interrupt, Lisa, but do you remember Kelly Pavlik, Lisa Bell?
Yeah.
I know you do.
Yeah, I remember him.
Now, one of his best fights was Jermaine Taylor. You remember that?
Yes.
Classic, right?
Yes. I remember y'all was interviewing him.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. If you remember what he said during that interview, right? He's like, technically, I'm supposed to be undisputed too. You know what I'm saying? And we was like, "What you talking about?" But
yeah, what happened again? They took his bet. Okay, go ahead. Refresh me.
Break it down for you. Now, a lot of people forget this, and I think history is important. Reading is fun. The mental people got to read. And I just want to. I got a question for all the Lopez fans who say he's undisputed, he's undisputed, he's undisputed, he's undisputed, 2-time undisputed. Never really was 1-time undisputed. Now they saying he's 2-time undisputed because Josh Taylor was never beat. He relinquished the belts. These same people are not on a pedestal. I never heard none of them call Kelly Pavlik undisputed. Now let me share the screen so that people will see what I mean. I think you guys need to see this on the screen to really know what I'm talking about. So let me share my screen and put Jermaine Taylor's box rec up here, right?
Yeah.
Y'all know everybody when y'all can see it. All right, everybody can see it, right? Now,
yeah, it's coming. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, try to zoom it in for y'all. Now, Jermaine Taylor. So if T.O.'s undisputed, that means Kelly Pavlik undisputed, right? Why is that, Martin Ash? Let's break it down. Shout out to G Roy. What up? Larry Lopez, I see you. Irvin Mack, what up? Appreciate you, Pittsburgh T. Welcome home. Deuce Times, I see you. Abigail, Against the Roast with Dose, I see y'all, man. Thanks for everybody for pulling up. Toby Barley, y'all smash the like button on the way in the room. Bernard Hopkins lost to Jermaine Taylor, split decision, and he lost his undisputed. Now, we always say Bernard Hopkins is undisputed, right? Jermaine Taylor is undisputed because he beat Bernard Hopkins for it. Got all 4 major belts, the IBF, the WBA, WBC, WBO. But watch what happens right after that. They had a rematch. Same year, months later. But hold up, we're missing a belt. Jermaine Taylor dropped the IBF. So when he fighting Bernard Hopkins, it wasn't even going to be for undisputed no more. The IBF is gone. He has dropped the belt. He beat Bernard Hopkins. That's 2005. What happened the next year? He fought Winky Wright 2006. Got a draw. He still retained his titles. It was a split draw. But look, they wasn't even fighting for 3 titles. He has now dropped the WBA. So now the 4 belts go to 3 belts to go to 2. He still ain't lost yet. He's Uma. Because in Uma, same year, 2006, he's still fighting with the WBC, the WBO. He wins that unanimous decision. He beats Corey Spinks. Split draw. WBC, WBO. 2007, the next year. Then he fights Kelly Pavlik and gets his ass whooped in front of God and country. Shout out to Kelly Pavlik. That was a good fight because Kelly Pavlik had to come from some adversity to win that fight. He got dropped, and it looked like it was about to be over for Kelly Pavlik. He weathered the storm, and Kelly, the Ghost Pavlik, stopped the undefeated champion, and he got the WBC, the WBO, and the lineal title. Nobody calls Kelly undisputed. Shouldn't he be undisputed by the Teofimo logic? Because
some people still go by that. You know.
Yeah. No, but
depends on
your champion. You're not undisputed because during this time, somebody else got that IBO, somebody else got that WBA belt. They did not hand you all the belts. Somebody else is a champion right now. You're unified. You're the lineal champion. You're the top guy. You beat the guy to beat the guy. That's why you get the Ring Magazine, the lineal title belt. But my G, these same people don't never say, yo, Kelly Pavley undisputed too. I never heard him say that. I never hear him say that. But what's your take on that?
I try to. I'm trying to do this. Okay, how can I say it? I'm trying to abide by how they do it today. Undisputed. We in a 4-belt era, along with the lineal ring belt. However, but then some people will say this, right? Because I have seen it on both sides. Some people will say this, right? Okay, just say right now, Beterbiev. If Beterbiev and Bivol fight, right, and drop their belts, okay, we know technically a technicality, it's not it won't be undisputed, but then it will be undisputed. You get what I'm trying to say? It's like a little wordplay here, a little semantics.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
But you get what I'm trying to say? Because people will say, oh, well, those were the two best light heavyweights in the division anyway. So some people look at it that way, or some people look at it. It's hard to get all 4 belts and become undisputed. And then, they put the ring title on the line when it's number 1 and 2 usually. So for the most part, but I try to do it like that, that way, like how you're saying with the 4 belts along with the ring title, because that's what makes you undisputed. It depends on the person. Like some people look at it that way, like I said, but then some people look at it like that way we look at it. Are you following me?
I'm listening. Yeah, I'm listening.
Hello?
Yeah, hello. Can you hear me? Hello? Did I freeze up?
Okay.
Yo,
but you understand what I'm trying to say, right?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you understand what I'm trying to say, right? What I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying. I'm just multitasking, Lisa. I'm listening, but I'm multitasking. I'm reading the comments. I'm pulling up.
We're not getting any.
You can't hear me?
Okay.
I think you got a delay.
I can hear you, but you're not responding.
Yeah, I can hear you. I just responded. And then I think you got a delay. I did respond. I said, I hear you. I'm multitasking though. So it's like I can hear you though.
Oh, yeah, I heard that part. Right.
You get me? And I hear you. I understand. You said, do you understand? I said, I understand exactly what you No argument with me.
So in a nutshell, if Beterbiev and Bivol drop their belts, right? By default, people are going to say those were the 2 best light heavyweights. They're undisputed, even without the titles. But then some people would just rather just be clean and smooth, have all the titles, along with they won't lose whoever the ring, or whoever wins. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, it depends on the person. Some people ride that way, or some, ride with the belts.
Yeah.
It's just, I've heard it both ways, so I just try not to. I've argued for so many years here. Technically, I feel like Teo should have been undisputed, but the way that the way Loma went with that designation, with that franchise shit, I never liked that franchise thing. I just felt that it just muddied the waters. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it just it was pointless.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't even care about him. I don't know what's over the kid. I saw somewhere else where now he's saying he'll come back.
Yeah.
To fight Tank. He want to fight Tank when he come back. Like, bro, you gotta get no 100 million.
No. Unless he get $100 million deal or whatever. But I mean, the only people I know to get that is usually those heavyweights, like a deal like that. But who knows?
All right.
I think T.O. is politicking, playing politics.
With who? With who?
I mean, just boxing it. I'm just saying, if you look at it, I'm just saying he's playing politics right now. He's I don't know. He's putting his, you know what I mean? He's putting what he feels that his value is out there. Even if he don't get the 100 million, maybe he'll take the. I really don't know. He's politicking right now.
Yeah, I don't, man. I'm not. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm not really concerned with T.O., man. I can't really rock on any block with some of the stuff this guy's saying and doing. Because at first he made it seem like he was just trolling after the fight. Like, yeah, I was just trolling, playing with y'all. I was good, right? Was like, y'all thought I was crazy, right? And then immediately he said, I'm gonna tell y'all something else about to mess everything up. I'm retired. It's done. Yeah, man, I ain't getting no big. And then he goes right back into the character again. I was like, so were you trolling us before and you serious now? Were you serious the whole time? Sounded like he was serious the whole time with everything he said and did.
You know what I've noticed?
And the only thing he apologized for was Josh Taylor about the and I was just joking. I don't want you. I was just, going through a lot.
Yeah. I've learned not to even listen to half of these boxers. They're just out there promoting themselves and trying to put themselves in the best predicament they can. I just don't even bother listening. I may read the article and then whatever.
Can you hear me now? I feel like I clipped off right there. Can you hear me now? There we go.
Yeah, I hear you. I just don't even, I knew when he said he retired, I was like, I don't think he's retired. Not at 25 years old. There's no way.
I wouldn't care if he did at this point, Lisa Bell. I ain't even going. I might be kind of done with T.O. for a little bit till he get it together, man. With all this antic stuff, I ain't with all the antics, yo. I ain't with all that extra stuff and the disrespect and just he's disrespecting the other champions, bro. You're not undisputed right now. We got Regis Prograis got a belt, dog. He got a WBC title. What you mean you undisputed? Okay, but you undisputed retiring without fighting him. I heard he was making a note. He sent a message to the WBO. He was dropping the belts, but unfortunately, I mean, on record, he still hasn't dropped the belt yet. He's just talking. Like T said, I think he's just talking. Just talking, baby.
Yeah. That's why I don't listen to a lot of the stuff these fighters say. Or these promoters. I just like it goes in one ear and out the other. Because seeing is believing. A lot of times the shit I read, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't come into fruition half the time. It's just like speculation or rumors.
Yeah, man. It's frustrating after a while. You just be like, ugh. And they wonder why people fall out of love with boxing and people leave the sport, come back to the sport. It's hard to keep quote unquote casual fans around. There's a bunch of goofy shit going on. Like right now. Go ahead. I was gonna go to the next topic. I was segueing. But go ahead.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's hard to keep, people interested because the best is not always fighting the best, and because we have too many titles. You know what I mean? And people, it's hard to explain to casuals the fucking politics of boxing. Well, wait a minute. No, that guy's champ. no, wait a minute, that, you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to explain to them this convoluted bullshit.
I couldn't agree more. With that said, I'll move to this next one. I want your take on this topic too. You heard about Canelo is possibly, we don't know yet, but they said it's looking like Jamal Charlo is the front runner to get a Canelo Alvarez payday. You want payday? Yeah, that's who's about to get the quote unquote payday. Now I know some people gonna say, man, Mark, wanted that fight. Man, we wanted that fight 2 or 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. I don't want to see Canelo fight Charlo coming off the bench, 2 years of inactivity, over 2 years, 2.5 years without a fight. Your first fight back is going to be at a higher weight against Canelo Alvarez. Like, that's what we're doing. For more on this, let me go to this report right here. This is according to boxingscene.com, and other outlets are reporting this as well. It reads as follows. Excuse me. A carousel of potential opponents continue to spin around the contract negotiating tables for Canelo Alvarez as a rematch against Dimitri Bivol heads in the opposite direction, and days after a potential fight with WBC cruiserweight champion Badou Jack fell apart. So look, light heavyweight, cruiserweight. All right, that ain't gonna work. Well, you guess what? I'm gonna fight a guy from 160. You see what's happening here? People gonna be okay with this dude. Fight the niggas at 68, bro. Fight the dudes that's right here in front of you. Or like my man said, fight the man in front of you. Like Jamel Charlo told Crawford. Man, fight Spence. Fight the man in front of you. Bro, fight the man in front of you. Cruiserweight, light heavy. Oh, first the light heavyweight thing fell apart. Cruiserweight fell apart. No David Morrell, no Andre, no Benavidez. Jamal Charlo, you still want to fight? I know you ain't fought in over 2.5 years. You want to fight? We'll fight, bro. So here we go. This is according to Eddie Hearn. He told the Zone Boxing Show, I think Jamal Charlo is probably the front runner right now. Quote, I spoke to Alvarez manager and trainer Eddie Reynoso last week. Obviously, they wanted to fight Dimitri Bivol, or Bivol, however you pronounce it. We couldn't get that one over the finish line just yet. So we're looking at other options. You saw Badou Jack come out and say, quote, it's not going to be me this time in September. I don't think the Saudis have a date for him, for them in September either. It's very fast to move at that pace. I wasn't involved in the Jack. He said, I was not involved in the Jack discussions with Canelo. Check that. I wasn't involved in the Jack discussions because, but Canelo is a 168-pound fighter. So if he's asked for 180 pounds, I don't think that's overly unreasonable. You can't criticize Canelo for asking for a cruiserweight who used to box at super middleweight to come down and weigh 5 pounds over the light heavyweight division. You can't just expect Canelo to go, yeah, I'll fight you at 200 pounds. I mean, he couldn't even weigh more than 180 pounds if he tried. I seen Canelo look like he was over 80, 180 walking around before. He said, so he wouldn't be given up to 20 pounds, probably 30 in the ring. I know everyone loves to criticize Canelo, but you can't. It's dangerous. He's willing to step up to 175 to fight these guys like Bivol, Kovalev, but you can't be stepping up to 200 or 190 or something. Actually, shouldn't even be allowed, right? This is what Eddie Hearn had to say. Lisa Bell.
Yeah.
The guy, you don't fight. You weigh what you want to weigh. This guy weighs what he want to weigh. Or either if he comes in at 180, why you putting it like it ain't like he gonna blow up to 225, 205 overnight. You can't. Why fight? Why are you trying to fight that guy for his title in the first place? Why not fight the man in front of you? You just said he's a 168-pound fighter. You said everything in this little soliloquy right here, Eddie Hearn, instead of why he's not fighting 168-pound guys, the number one guys, in your right there in front of you, and right there in front of you. I gotta stop saying that.
Yeah, I agree. If you're gonna fight the person for their title, then you got to come up to their weight class. But when you undisputed champ and you're, I get it. You have Mandos and voluntaries, and I do get it. He wants to cement his legacy more with being a fifth division champion or title holder. But you know, I just, huh?
I didn't mean to cut you off, sis. I was like, that's all you're trying to do. You're trying to get that fifth division by hook or crook.
Yeah. But but it's just, you know, for me personally, I just prefer that if you're in a division, just defend your titles or just drop the belts, you know.
Because
it's just that simple.
Look, Lisa,
the past greats have done it, you know.
Lisa, like I was saying, just like they saying it's not fair to ask him to drop down in weight. Try to come up that much in weight. It's not fair to ask a guy who just fought in 200 pounds. You got to drop down to 180 for your title and defend your title.
Right.
At 180. It's not fair to ask him to do that. So yeah, I like our body just said, well, nah, you go your way, I go mine. Especially when it's a rehydration clause too. It ain't just, can you cut weight? Can you come down some? Like where Canelo is only moving up 5 pounds because he just fought at 175. So basically, he only adding 5 more pounds to it versus asking another guy to cut 20. You see what I'm saying? We know you can fight at 175, in at 175, and the day after that weigh-in, Canelo didn't come in weighing 175 again. He gained weight after the weigh-in, right? Like most people do.
Yeah. But my thing is this. Yeah, but my thing is this. If a title is on the line, then you have to, whatever weight, you have to, if you're fighting for a cruiserweight title, then you have to weigh in as a cruiserweight. Or even at the limit. I mean, not the limit, but the minimum. So how can a title be on? I don't get it. Let's see, when Canelo's like a you know, like he, it's, you know, an A+ size. So it's like, you know, he can maneuver, you know, like that because it's like the top earner in boxing right now. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. When Reaper keeps saying Canelo, like I think he's missing the forest for the trees. He might just want to be argumentative because he keeps bringing this point up. He never sent me that information either. He said Canelo, all caps. He's screaming at me. Canelo did not offer Badu. Badu offered him. All right, bro. That's what you believe. Supreme A-side taking offers from Badu Jack. Badu Jack can't offer Canelo no paper. You get what I'm saying?
I think this is what happened. I think Badu,
when he was 175 and he asked Canelo to fight when Canelo was 168, that was then. That's the thing that they keep forgetting. When he called Canelo, I was like, man, you coming up to 175, fight everybody else, fight me at 175. That was years ago. And I think that's the thing that a lot of people are hanging their head on, that old Badu Jack offer. But even then, Badu Jack didn't offer him like no catch weight or rehydration clauses. And what was the amount of money that he offered? Where's that article at? I need to hear that. Send it over, bro. Put it in the IG. No, you sent me a screenshot of a headline.
Wasn't he on
You tell this to Brim. Brim, you sent me a screenshot of a headline. You did not send the link to the article. You sent a photo of a screenshot and you cropped it out. You just cropped out the headline. You didn't send the link so I can read the whole article, bro. And I even replied like, where's the link to the article? Come on, Brim. I definitely replied to that. Let me see if I got it still in my IG. Because if you did reply with the link, I will be publicly apologizing to you right now. Not right now, but right now. And I don't see that. Somebody said, you saw my shorty, I don't know you. I'm about to block you. I don't even know who this is. I hate when people just be sending me stuff, be like, hey, you wanna make some money? Some fast cash? I was like doing like just send me this, and like, or people be trying to take over your account. They be like, Okay, boom. I got the link right now. When did you send this link? Boom. Okay, you just sent this. Okay, Boxing Social. You just sent this, bro. I sent you that message days ago. He said, "Don't worry about listening to anything that was day before yesterday when you was being ridiculous. We passed it already." What are you talking? No, you typed it. I still want to know. I asked you days ago, and I wanted you to reply to that. He said, "We passed already. I don't be holding on to shit like that." You held on to it? Okay, I feel you on that. My bad. Whatever it is. Canelo offered a title shot at cruiserweight champion by come see me. This was June 5th, 2023. Let me read. Canelo has been offered a route to become a featherweight champion. Boom. Let me read this. Go ahead, Lisa. Let me read this real quick.
It must have been when what's his name? Bottle Jack was on Mike Tyson's show. I think because at the time they were talking about Team Canelo was talking about possibly going up to cruiserweight and fighting Makabu, and then that didn't, for whatever reason, that didn't iron out. Then he wound up fighting Bivol, and maybe that's the only thing I could think of, that Jack just call him out, or you can fight me or whatever. But at that time, you're saying Jack was still at 175, because I remember when he went up to cruiserweight, then he beat this guy and then became the champion. I'm not really sure the timeline though, but it had to have been between 2001 and now.
Yeah, and even here, right here, I don't see an offer being sent. I see a statement being made. Let me find the original article, because what Brim sent me is the only statement that I see right here. Is they said he wanted to fight Makabu before he fought Bivol. I'm smaller than Makabu, so if you wanted to fight him, why not fight me? I'm smaller. That's not an offer being sent, Lisa Bells, is it?
Mm-hmm.
That's a statement being made.
No, I didn't.
No,
I didn't personally say up.
No, Brim said he an offer. He kept saying they sent an offer to Canelo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gotcha.
That's a statement being made to Boxing King Media. Shout out to Boxing King Media. Let me make sure I subscribe to y'all. That's a statement being made to Boxing King Media, and that article is taking a quote from this interview online. And I can play Badu Jack's audio. Let me see. He said, "I got a couple fights left. Let me find out. This ain't."
A lot of times people go by the sound bites. It's, you got to watch the whole.
Yeah, but this ain't an offer being sent. This is a sound bite, like you said, from an interview. Let me see. Here we go. Okay. Fast forward, I'm trying to get to the Canelo part. It's like one line. Here we go. 6:36. Let me hear. Just ain't an offer being made, fam. Let me go to it. Here we go. That's myself talking. Hold on a second. Let me. He said, "Believe what you like." I'm believing the information that's in front of me. You still haven't sent me something to say they. And like I said, if you got something to say, Skills Channel send an offer over, I'll say, "You're right, brother. I'm wrong, and I owe you an apology." I'm quick to say, "Hey, Lisa Bell, I'm the first one to be up here to say, oh, my bad. Fair enough. You won. I'm sorry." I'm not gonna.
Let me see something. Is that?
You talking to me?
Yeah, I think that guy from Skills Challenge was on a show earlier.
If you got me the link, but let me play this part right here for the people. Like Brem, who said Canelo's Bottle Jack sent the offer. Here's the clip right here.
Helped him, and comparing it to your own journey.
Alhamdulillah, yeah, that was one. That was right before my. They're alone waiting for us. So, yeah,
he's fighting a super middleweight.
Time to convert, and I'm so proud of him. I'm very happy for him.
I do anything else you want to add? I've just got one other potential fight here. I'm just thinking out the box. I know Canelo.
This is what you sent me, bro. You sent me an article, and the article refers to this statement. It's a link. They say he was talking to them. I clicked on that link that's in the article you gave, and they sent me right to here. And this is not an offer. This is a statement being made, and it goes like this.
Fighting at super middleweight, but he wants to fight people at light heavyweight. If he met you somewhere, if he said, I want to come up and fight for your cruiserweight title, would that interest you?
Absolutely. He's one of the biggest names, and he said he wanted to fight Makabu, and before he fought Bebo. So I'm smaller than Makabu, so yeah, he can come see me if he wants to.
That's what you sent me, bro. You didn't send me the skills. You said the president of the skills challenge already said they offer Canelo. You didn't send me that. You sent me this. So I'm going by what you sent me. Do you have that? If so, you got the information, let me know. But let's not get emotional about the information you sent, because you didn't send me nothing about skills challenge president said he offered. If you got that, I'm telling you, I'll play it and I'll be the first one to say I'm sorry. My bad. But that ain't what you sent me. And until then, I'm standing on the square. Go ahead, Lisa Bills.
This guy, Amir Abdallah. He states today why Canelo and Jack did not get made.
Send it to me. You got what you reading on Twitter, IG? Where you seeing it at?
No, it's a YouTube show called Stamina for Sale.
Okay. Damn. Okay, go ahead.
He talks about Deontay Wilder has not signed with Skills. He also said it's untrue on Wilder and Haney speculation for now here. And then he explains why Jack and Canelo didn't get made. This was earlier, 8 hours ago.
Okay. It is what it is.
Now, I don't know what it say. I haven't watched the video yet. The video is like 10 minutes and 26 seconds.
Okay. Well, I'll try to find it. But does that have something to do with Badu Jack sending and Skills Challenge sending an offer to Canelo? Did they? Because I haven't seen that.
I didn't watch the video. I just said to you, it says, and he states why Canelo, I guess he explains why Canelo and Jack did not get made in this video.
Yeah, all right. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's odd, like when my man said it's not important for him to prove it. But I read his comment. He said it was important for him to send a link to try to prove it. I proved that link is not valid. That information is not valid. But he can't send me the other information. I'm telling you, man, this ain't where it goes. This is where your narratives come to die. Your narratives will die over here on Breaking Beats every fucking night. D-Style Bots, what up, bro?
Mm-hmm. Well, Mark, I'm gonna get up at it. I'm gonna be in the chat. I gotta do something.
All right, baby.
All right. Thanks for having me.
Love you, sis. For real, in a major way. Thanks for everything you do behind the scenes and in front of the scenes. I don't take it for granted.
All right. No problem. Love you more.
All right. Shout out to Lisa Bells, man. Lisa Bells, she never fails. Shout out to D-Style Boxing, man. HCP, Hispanics causing panic. Y'all know how they get down. Shout out to the round table over there, too. D-Styles, I need to get back on that round table, baby. You boys be out here just talking, baby. They just talking. Tell you, man, people do not like being challenged, yo, over here, man. I be challenging motherfuckers. People be saying shit. I be like, who said that? Well, they said that. I'm like, who is they? Don't be hitting me with the they talk. They said it was okay to have slaves at one point. I don't like the they thing. No, man, you say some shit, I ask, I'm gonna do my Googles. What's our old slogan over here, Breaking Beats? How long we been saying this? We fact check the fact checkers. Over here, we fact check the fact checkers. Even me. Oh yeah, we gonna question everything and everybody. All the time. If we don't think it makes sense, we got a question. And we ain't gonna go with that. Well, I don't feel like looking it up. It ain't important. Well, shit, stop talking about it then. Take a knee. You lost. Checkmate. Put a case on it. Never heard of it. All of it. What the hell is going on?
What the hell is going on?
Nah, it ain't nothing to stay. Pittsburgh T, the link out there. He has no facts. And when I question about the facts, he says, it's not important to me. It's important for you to keep saying it. You put it in all caps. You don't send me a link. I play your link. Again, let me play it for everybody just got here. Oh, man, I'm going to make y'all a believer tonight. Somebody going to believe. This is him saying Badou Jack. This is the article that he sent me. Because the first time I knew something was up when he just sent a screenshot of the headline. I was like, why he just sent a screenshot of a headline? I was like, bro, send a link, man. What is this? It's just send me a screenshot chopped up of a headline. That ain't facts. Send me the link. So now when I get the link, that was like, that might have been on, what's that, Sunday or Monday? When I get the link, I play it. That ain't what you just sent me though. You said I tagged you on Twitter, but you have your own fake checkman. Bro, put it on IG like you just did. Cause I don't see the tag sometime in Twitter. I'm new to Twitter sometimes, bro. I click the thing and it'll take me to your page or take me to somebody else's page. It don't take me to the thing all the time. I see my name, your name, somebody else's name. I'm still trying to figure out Twitter. Yeah, Twitter ain't my thing. But IG, just you got the DM, copy and paste that same link, put it in the IG right now, and I promise I'll put it on the screen. Probably some bullshit though. That's probably why you ain't did that. That's why you sent me a screenshot of a headline. You ain't think I was gonna do no investigation. Putting a case on you, nigga. The hell you talking about? Let me play this shit again. This is what he told me Canelo sending the offer was, Abigail. Listen to this. Does this sound like this Badou Jack sending the offer to Canelo?
Time to convert, and I'm so proud of him. I'm very happy for him.
Badou, anything else you want to add? I've just got one
I'll
other
give you a
potential
policy
fight.
real
Just
quick.
thinking
If
out.
I see that Skill Challenge president, we offer Canelo $40 million. I'll be like, oh shit, my bad, bro. Does it say the Skill Challenge president? Or did he say they offered him? How much money did they offer him? He said, common sense is Badou Jack is represented by Skill Challenge, who will be the promotional company that will offer Canelo Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn didn't offer Badou Jack. Okay. Common sense is uncommon sometimes too. I'm just trying to see, did they offer Canelo and how much did they offer him? Somebody said, you get so many tags per day on, bruh. I'm still confused with clicking on the tag, because when I try to click on the shit, like I'll see my name when I click the notification, but I don't even know exactly where to click at. I ain't even gonna hide it. I never said I know everything about everything. I know a little bit about a lot. I don't know everything though, about nothing.
The box. I know Canelo, he's fighting at super middleweight, but he wants to fight people at light heavyweight. If he met you somewhere, if he said, I want to come up and fight for your cruiserweight title, would that interest you?
Absolutely. He's one of the biggest names, and he said he wanted to fight Makabu, and before he fought Bivol. So I'm smaller than Makabu, so yeah, he can come see me if he wants to.
That'd be a mad fight. Badou Jack versus Canelo if it does come off. I do appreciate time.
That's it. That's what you sent me, bro. That's not an offer. He said the details won't disclose. We got some details from Badou Jack when he said all the catchweight shit that they was trying to do. We got some details. But I gotta move forward, bro. I gave you a chance. Somebody said that's a wild statement, Mark. Arvin Mack, I'm just here. Hold on one second. Let me blow my nose. Yeah, man, but it's gonna be what it is. What it is gonna be. What it's gonna be. I'm moving right along, and I want to know what y'all think about the what I was saying about Canelo though and Charlo, because I won't even talking about Badou Jack. Like, I don't know how we got back there.
What the hell is going on?
What's going on with Canelo and this Charlo fight possibly happening? How do y'all feel about that? Again, he's talking. We went from Bivol to Jack to now going to pull up Charlo from 160, who ain't fought in 2.5 years. Man, do y'all hear me, bro?
2.5 years, nigga.
The fuck? Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Coming up from 162, AJ. Irvin Matt, we coming up from 160. We're going to get Charlo off the couch, who was just talking about he about to fight Andre. Didn't he just say he was fighting Andre? Didn't we just go through a whole IG live? The hell is going on?
These black.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Hey, let me stop that shit. That's some dumb shit.
So my thesis is still the same. Nothing has changed. It all remains solid. Where is the pressure for Canelo? Fight the guy in front of you. You trying to go to 75. At one point, you was trying to go to cruiserweight, or you thought about it, or you entertained the offer. Because obviously he entertained the offer if you sending back counters with stuff like catchweights, right? You entertained the offer. When you send back stipulations, that's what made Badu Jack expose his ass. Made Badu Jack expose his ass. All the stipulations, the bullshit.
Hey, let me stop that shit. That's some dumb shit.
Yeah. Obviously, you entertain the offer. So you are entertaining other offers. You are, whether they offered you or whether you offered them. You see how I did that, Brim? My brother, you see how I did that? Whether he offered or whether they offered, he entertained it because he's sitting back a damn, okay, he's sending back stipulations. That's how we got it. But my point is, the thing I've talked about today, because I'm done with the Canelo and Badu Jack, Brim. We can move forward. Like you said, it ain't important to you, so we can stop typing about that. We can talk about things that are important to you. Because you said this ain't important to you, but you still talking about the shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha. Checkmate. My point to y'all, ladies and gentlemen, is this. Why isn't Canelo, why would Canelo, would y'all, let me ask y'all this. Would you guys, as fans, support, respect, and financially put your money into a Charlo versus Canelo fight right now? Fighting in what, September? That's Canelo Day, right? Would you guys entertain that? I'll watch it. But probably not. Like, I won't be going to that fight. Y'all would not be seeing me doing one of these Spence and Crawford build-ups all the way to the date of the fight. The man getting off the couch after 2.5 years and going up in weight, fighting pound for pound, one of the best in the world. Off the couch, 2.5 years. Bruh, and y'all, you know what? It's gonna be some motherfuckers like, yeah, man, I mean, I think Charlo can get it, man. Charlo might have it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Abigail. I'll probably watch the fight, but I ain't about to break bread on that shit like that. And they're gonna want to charge me $100 to see Jamal Charlo sell his ode to Canelo. And some fans gonna be like, y'all always want to see Canelo fight Charlo. You finally got it. And y'all ain't happy. This ain't the same. When the guy got 2.5 years on the damn bench, dog. What the hell is going on, man? The hell?
What the hell is going on?
I can't Millie rock with that, dog.
Never heard of it.
Niggas cashing out, yo. G Roy, I ain't rocking with that. Look, I do not promote people stealing any events. But they try to hit y'all for $100 for this one, shit, I ain't gonna be mad at you. I'm like, you can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at. Look, you can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at, dog. You know what I'm saying? I get it why people still fights when I see shit like that. Canelo versus Charlo. Can I do it to him? Let me.
It never heard of it.
Canelo, that's some bullshit, man.
Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
I don't like it, man. I don't like it. I don't like it.
You act like a little bitch right now.
You need to fight them dudes in your division. Stop trying to age everybody out right now. Trying to find other ways to become, bro, you can, it's like, I get it. You want to make history, bro. You made history already, bro. He won that 5th division, son. Ain't nobody got before, but damn, man, you might not be able to get that. But you still great. I think Canelo's a walking, living, breathing Hall of Famer right now. Not right now, right now. Like they say in the side. Right now, that nigga's a future Hall of Famer, bro. Walking, talking, breathing. He everything he said he was. I give him that. But man, this sport is so demanding. These fans are unforgiving. It don't stop. It's not gonna stop. The longer you in the sport, they're gonna be like, well, can you beat him? Like, man, that nigga just got here. But can you beat him though? Yeah, but he ain't did nothing. Come on, bro. You cannot have all the belts. Guys around you, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Like, nope. I'm about to go up and wait. Or nope. I'm gonna bring this little nigga up and I'm gonna beat him up real quick. Y'all wanted to see me fight him 3-4 years ago, right? I'm like, yeah, but he been on the bench 2.5 years. He's still active. He's still calling me out. He still want to fight. Fuck it. You better stay ready. That's why they say stay ready so you don't have to get ready. But yeah, Lady Shane, you holding up the division, yo. I can't really rock with that. I just can't rock with it. I just think that's that wimpy sauce. Y'all, I don't know if y'all got Zaxby's where y'all live at. I don't know where y'all from. Is Zaxby's where y'all at? Anybody got Zaxby's where they at, or is it never heard of it?
It never heard of it.
Some people probably never heard of Zaxby's. Zaxby's like a little, they sell chicken tenders. They mainly known for like selling chicken, right? Zaxby's is the chicken place. They got chicken tenders, got wings. Man, Zaxby's got the best salads, man. I love a salad from Zaxby's, man, with the chicken on it, right? Get a little chicken salad from Zaxby's, man. Chicken fire. But Zaxby has this meal. I remember when I first started dating my wife, and we be going out somewhere, you know, everywhere you go when you dating somebody, you don't always go to the fancy restaurant. Sometimes y'all just be out kicking them in. Want to go on some Zaxby's, man? Shit, let's pull on up through here. Hello, Zaxby's. Zaxby's, how can I help you? Man, my wife used to order this Zaxby's kids meal. She always got a kids meal with her grown ass. And she used to get this wimpy sauce. Wimpy sauce. I was like, what the fuck is wimpy sauce? She was like, well, it ain't hot. It ain't mild. It's actually a little less than mild. Wimpy sauce. That's some wimpy sauce shit, yo. Somebody said Zaxby's be here. Zoe for life. What up, my G? He said salty chicken. Abigail said she never heard of it. Man, Zaxby's, man. It's a little chicken spot. Just Google it. Zaxby apostrophe S. Let me see if I can pull up Zaxby so you can see it. Zaxby's wimpy sauce. Oh man, this is wimpy sauce shit, yo. I don't like it. I don't like it. I do not like this Zaxby's wimpy sauce shit these dudes are doing right now, yo. Yeah, see, because look, Zaxby's be having, they got the original, they got wimpy, they got nuclear, teriyaki, insane, they got the tongue torch. Put a pause on that. Put a case on that tongue torch, like, yo, I don't want to ever want nobody tell me, yeah, you want this tongue torch wing. Nigga, don't talk to me like that.
What the hell is going on?
I'm like, yo, my man, get a lady up here to take my order, dog. Don't be up like, you want this tongue torch? Motherfucker, what? Nigga, I slapped this.
What the hell is
nigga, don't you ever in your life ask me, do I want a tongue torch? Get a lady up here to take my order. The fuck? Nigga be up there ordering Zaxby's, motherfucker be like, welcome to Zaxby's, can I take your order? I'm gonna get 3-piece chicken tenders, man. What flavor you want? Shit, I don't know, man. When you want something spicy? What you mean? You want a tongue torch? I'll be like, hey, nigga, what the fuck?
No! Oh, shit! Say it again. Say something else. Oh! Say something else. Say something else.
I lose my mind. Right there in Zaxby's.
What the hell is going on?
I'm like, nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Matter of fact, just give them plain. I just want mine plain. Just don't want some plain shit. Somebody said they all over Florida. Somebody said Zaxby has the orange exclusive sauce that be hitting. Man, I don't be getting none of that shit. I get my shit plain. You cover my shit up too much. I think you're trying to hide something. I dip it on the side. Give me my dip on the side. Somebody say it's a southern thing, AJ. Okay, Abigail up north. Y'all don't have Zaxby's. Damn, let me see. Let me see if I get y'all a picture of Zaxby's, man. Let me share the screen. Hey, look, this nigga don't pause the show. Hey, look, you can tell when the weed start kicking in on a nigga. That nigga starts to go random like, nigga, I'm hungry. The show about to be over. I'm about to go ahead and make me some chicken tenders. with some wimpy sauce. But yeah, this is Zaxby's right here. Let me see. That's that little logo. It's like a red circle with a white chicken on it. But yeah, this is what it should be hitting on. Oh man. Wimpy sauce. There we go, right there. I just think this is some wimpy sauce moves right here, man. And nobody is saying nothing. It's just like, well, what about oh yeah, and they always give you this thick ass piece of Texas toast. I used to go up there. I didn't like the fries like that. I ain't no French fry guy. I like a salad, but for the most part, I don't like fries in them. So they got to be the thin fries. I don't eat them thick crinkle cut fries really. But Zaxby's, they got this toast right here, and I used to go up there and I get the chicken tenders, and it come with a slice of toast, and I tell them give me this Texas toast with no butter, cause that shit be definitely buttery as hell. I be like, nah, I don't even need no butter, butter, man, my man. Like, I don't need none of that shit. Just give me the chicken tenders. I don't want no fries. I'm like, you sure you don't want any fries? Man, give me the chicken tenders. Their size ain't that good to me. I just like a salad from Zaxby, and I just get the plain chicken tenders, no sauce. I might get the teriyaki to dip in the side, or I might take the Zaxby sauce that they have, but I don't be doing all the hot sauce and the mild. I don't do none of those different sauces. When niggas turned me off when they start calling it tongue torch. I was like, man, I like spicy food, but I ain't having no grown ass man ask me, do I want a tongue torch when I go place my food, dog?
Never heard of it.
Want no grown ass nigga? You want some tongue torch? Shut up, bitch. Yeah, but this shit is fire, man. But that little Zaxby packs right there, that little Zaxby sauce. But yeah, wimpy sauce type shit going on. And nobody's holding my man accountable. Like, it's like, well, they need to fight each other. They are fighting each other. You got to still be fighting some of them though, right? Why do you get to hold up the division, man? Let me put that wimpy sauce back on for Canelo, man. Wimpy sauce. And y'all let him. Y'all worship this nigga, man. Let me get my drop. My drop at.
He lied. Y'all niggas worship him.
Y'all worship this dude, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Done. Moving on. On this last part of the show right here, I'll open the panel up to everybody. It was been members only panel for the main topic. I'll drop for current events, trending topics. I'll leave it open to everybody, and then I'm gonna land the plane. Let me see what else going on in the world that we need to talk about. Oh, definitely got to talk about this. All right, so the panel will be open. What time is it? Yeah, I got a little time. So I do the open panel right now for the rest of the show. See, you see, I did that for the members only. You guys get
small head.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all get that priority. Well, y'all get the get first dibs. Y'all get the first bite at the apple. You get what I'm saying? So now it's an open panel. Before I did members only all night, but the phone lines are open. 404-692-1766, 404-692-1766. Call in and voice your opinion. I'll put you right in the mix. But the panel is open to everybody. And you can, this is the part of the show where I do the current events, trending topics, and we can do a recap of any topic you want to talk about. And I'm gonna land this damn plane. I'm gonna land this plane.
Silence.
Straight like that. All right, so we got to talk about this topic. This shit was blowing my mind. I looked on the news today, and I've been hearing about this. I think I first heard about it yesterday. Check 1, 2. All right, sorry about that. A little technical difficulty over here, so I think I clicked off. What's the last thing y'all heard me say? Somebody said we need a panic button ASAP. Somebody said I got no sound, just the music. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I had a technical difficulty. Let me switch this back over. Boom. There we go. Switch. Yeah. Sometimes, man, sometimes that shit go crazy, man. We had some bad weather here in Georgia, and where I'm at, I have terrible service where I live at anyway. I'm not too far from the airport in Atlanta, so that shit be crazy all the time over here. I remember one time when we first moved over here, I couldn't use my phone in the house. I had to step on the porch to use the phone. I told my wife, I said, this shit ain't gonna work. She said, well, just switch over. I was like, man, I got a good deal over here. I want to switch my phone service. But what I was saying before I left, I was like, my wife was like, she's like, man, I got a topic for your show. She'll come up to me sometimes. She was like, she got a topic for the show. And I was like, what you think we should talk about? She was like, oh, they found him? Did they find him? My wife was telling me, she was like, what's going on with these missing Titanic submarine? Have y'all heard about this story? Anybody know what's going on with this?
What the hell is going on?
All right, so it's like a submerged vehicle, right? Like it's a submarine more or less, right? It's locked from the outside. These people are trapped and they are missing. And time is running out to find these 5 people. They are above of submersive. They don't call it a submarine, right? They call it a submersive. No, aboard a submersive. That's what it's called. That's what they call it. Wreck of the time. Hell no. All right, I don't know what's going on. All right, so it's some bad weather over here. But yeah, but I guess this round trip for this thing, yeah, I'm seeing it now, y'all. I'm trying to keep an eye on the screen so I can see when it goes out and I can switch over. I got a backup device over here plugged up, so if it happens while it's trying to do that, I can switch over. But sorry about that. I do apologize. It's a live show. It's definitely a live show, and yeah, anything can happen at any time, yo. It is a live show. I'm dependent on the weather and the power to be on. If not, I have to switch to the phone, and then even then, you know, sometimes the phone shit might not work. So we are dependent on technology for the show to work. And yeah, and I appreciate y'all patience and indulging with me on the process. And look, some nights we have a perfect night. Some nights we have a night like this where sometimes the audio clicks off. But AJ, thanks for the Cash App. I really appreciate you, bro, for supporting the show in a major way. I did get the Cash App. Shout out to AJ.
Your back is broken. What?
Spinal, nigga.
A vertebrae or what portion? Spinal.
But look, let me ask y'all this though. What's y'all take on this damn submarine shit? Did y'all hear about this case though? Did y'all hear about it? Do y'all know what's going on? Hey, AJ know what I'm talking about. He's seen it. I thought that was crazy. Let me try to go over here and read the story where I was at. What was I at? Go to CNN. What do we know? CNN put out, what do we know about this missing thing? Let me share the screen. I'm gonna take Spence and Crawford off right now. Switch. We do a little current events, breaking news and shit like that. What we know about the missing Titanic submersive. All right. Let me go over here so I can look at my screen while I'm not on that main screen so I can see what y'all looking at too. Because I don't want that to keep happening. And as soon as I start the story off, we get lost again. Okay, boom. So I know I'm on the screen when I see myself on the screen over here. Boom. Zoom in for y'all. Boom. Time is running out to find the 5 people aboard the submersive missing since Sunday. On what was supposed to be a roughly 10-hour round trip to see the wreck of the Titanic. Now, this is why I think we got cut off a while ago. Bro, I don't want to spend 10 hours on a flight. I don't want to spend 10 hours on a boat, let alone spend 10 hours under the water, under the sea, on some Sebastian shit. Nah, bro. Bro.
You never heard of it.
So I guess it's, a couple hours there. Y'all gonna look around, look at some Titanic wrecks, and then y'all gonna take a 4-hour trip back. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure they let you stay down there for an hour. You don't, or you got to be there for a little longer than 1 hour, right? It's a 10-hour round trip. So how long would they, let's just say let's just say it take them 4 hours to get there, 4 hours to get back, and we spend 2 hours just, floating around looking at the Titanic shit. My nigga, I ain't trying to be under the sea for 10 hours. Do we spend the whole trip? And I'm sure they probably be like, yeah, man, even while we there, traveling there and back, you underwater the whole time, so you get to look out the window, see some ocean life the whole trip there. Nigga.
You never heard of it.
All right. But from what I'm hearing, people pay a lot of money to do this. Now, here we go. Now, this is where it gets dangerous. I think they pay about $250,000 per person, from what I heard. Let me call for a quick. I don't want to call for the mic. Excuse me. $250,000 per person. In the words of Chris Rock, good Lord, that's a lot of money. All right. They say the oxygen levels inside the Titan submersive have been expected to last about 96 hours. But after days of scanning above and below the surface of the North Atlantic Ocean's, rescuers have found no trace of the vessel. Banging noises heard Tuesday gave authorities continued hope for the survivors, but by Wednesdays, authorities hadn't been able to locate the sources of the sounds or what made them. Now, this is like I said, this is conducted by OceanGate. $250,000 per person. That's a lot of money. The trip is based out of Newfoundland, with participants first traveling 400 miles, nautical miles to the wreck site, which is about 900 miles. That's a long trip. Off the coast of Cape Cod, Massachusetts, the submersive began its 2-hour descent to see the wreck. So, damn, it takes 2 hours to get down there to see the wreck on Sunday morning. On June 18th, it lost contact with the Polar Prince, the support ship that transported the vessel to the site, 1 hour and 45 minutes into the descent. Search operations began later that day. So y'all lost track of these people an hour and 45 minutes into it. That's crazy. Y'all should have y'all a backup damn submersive following that one the whole time. That's what need to be happening, or don't do it. Just let the Titanic rest in peace. AJ said the CEO probably kicking himself right now. Oh yeah, it's gonna be hell to pay for this shit. It's gonna be hell to pay for this. I'll tell you what, they ain't gonna be taking no more trips no time soon. Anybody, no time soon, because they're gonna have to pay. They're gonna have to pay. They're gonna have to pay these people. They're gonna have to pay the victims and the families of the victims. But here's the bigger thing for me, man. She said they need sonar. They need something. Somebody said they're not finding that sub ever. It's too wide of an area and is too deep in the ocean. 4 miles at some point. Come on, bro. That shit crazy. Pudo, what up? Somebody said we know more about it than the people on it. With the exception of the CEO. What you mean we know more about it? What you mean, Pittsburgh? I don't know what you mean by that one. Let me know. Somebody said, so these are the people who's on it. It's the fifth. They said, while authorities haven't released the names, British businessman Hamish Harden, French diver Paul Henry, Golet. I'm sorry if I say anybody's name wrong. I apologize, okay? Respect to the victims and their families, right? Pakistani billionaire, what's the name? Shahzada Dawood and his son Suleiman Dawood have been all confirmed aboard. Damn, y'all got a Pakistani billionaire and his child up here, yo. They're gonna fuck around, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. Hollywood's so fucked up, they're gonna make a movie about this shit like 3 years from now. This shit gonna be a movie. Unfortunately, this gonna be a movie. She said, I didn't hear about this story. Man, these people took a damn submarine type shit to go look at the wreckage of the Titanic, $250,000 per person, and they cannot find them or the vessel. It is stuck. She said they still haven't found anybody's in that submarine yet. Not from what I'm looking at right now. Not from what I'm looking at right now. This is sad, man. What is this right here? Somebody said, how much time do they have? All right, this is right here. This is other things we need to know about this. This submersive is designed to carry 96 hours of oxygen for 5 people aboard. By 1 p.m. on Tuesday, the U.S. Coast Guard said it's likely they have about 40 hours left. That give authorities until about around early Thursday to locate and retrieve this vessel. But there are a number of challenges, including the remote location, local weather conditions, the state of the submersive, and the extraordinary depth of the ocean in the area that they went missing. The deepest ever underwater rescue was Roger Chapman of the Roger Mallinson, who were rescued from the Pisces 3 submersive at about 1,575 feet back in 1973. They were trapped for 76 hours before finally being hauled to the surface. The Titanic wreckage is much deeper. It's sitting about 13,000 feet, not 1,500, 13,000 feet below sea level. It's not clear how deep the submersive is. Some experts have pointed out it may be near the surface, since submersives typically are able to shed weight for additional buoyancy. Man, I got a different theory on this. People might not even want to hear what I think. Like, this shit is scary. Somebody said, but even if they reach the surface, the door is bolted from the outside, meaning they still risk running out of oxygen even when they locate it. Truly unfortunate. Pittsburgh T with more on this story in a recap. Go ahead, bro. What you think of the story?
What's happening, Mark, man? This story wild, man. The more they interview ex-people that work there, the more they interview people who've been on the boat. That shit is truly wild. Like, it's nuts, man. Like, if you look at that vessel and talking to people they interview people who've been on the vessel, they have like a joystick that's controlling that vessel, but they really need the communication with the people on the top to let them know where they're going, really and truly. And one of the guys they interviewed was a pilot. I mean, it's kind of weird because he was laughing the whole interview, so it's kind of hard to trust somebody who laughed the whole fucking interview. But he was saying that he dove 4 times in it, and every time he dove, they lost communication every single time. But it was a way for them to restart the communication. And if you look at them, they do like a walkthrough on YouTube of that vessel. When you open up the door, it's only got one window. You open the door, there's a toilet for them to use the bathroom right in front of the door, man. When they open up the hatch.
Yeah, it's 10 hours. They're going to be up there.
No, it's a toilet that they sit in, like for them to use the bathroom. The bathroom is right there by the door.
No, I would say it was a 10-hour round trip, so you got to go somewhere. But because this trip for them to see it was 10 hours. But Pittsburgh T, what I found out was this thing has been known to have electrical issues since 2021.
Yep. Nobody really investigated. They were claiming that NASA authorized them, or the way that they loosely worded the way on their website like that. NASA had endorsed that vessel, which NASA never endorsed that vessel. They played a little word game with that. But most of those people signed waivers to get on that crap, man. And the CEO is on the vessel himself.
Wow.
So the CEO is down there. So I mean, I don't know. I don't see how they get that. That's one of those things to me is just ego driven, man. There's no real reason for a person to do something like that.
Yeah, OceanGate faced, here we go, for the people who said court records show OceanGate faced series of mechanical problems, inclement weather conditions that forced the cancellation or delays of trips in recent years, including one time it had to rebuild the Titan's hull because it showed, how you say this word? Cyclic fatigue. What's the cyclic fatigue? See why? Yeah, cyclic fatigue, and wouldn't be able to travel deep enough to reach the Titanic, according to 2020. Two former OceanGate employees separately brought up similar safety concerns about the thickness of the Titan's hull when they were employed by the company. A statement from the research lab also appears to show conflicting information about the engineering and the testing that went into the development of this vessel. Their legal representative boasted that the Titan's unparalleled safety features in 2021 court filing, saying it had been built with the University of Washington's Applied Science Physics Laboratory, but the university said the lab never dealt with the design, engineering, or the testing. Like, nigga, we don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Never heard of it.
University of Washington Applied Science, like, bro, we don't know what you talk about. We did not build this. We ain't never dealt with the design, engineering, or the testing. Now, did somebody probably go to our school some years ago and then they work for y'all? Yeah, but us as a university, we ain't got nothing to do with that shit. Don't put us involved. Industry leaders also expressed concerns 5 years ago about the company's, quote, experimental approach, end quote, to the Titan submersive and its trip to the Titanic, the New York Times has reported on Tuesday. The Manned Underwater Vehicles Committee of the Marine Technology Society said it penned a letter to Rush, the missing CEO, in 2018. The group warned of potential negative outcomes, from minor to catastrophic, that will have serious consequences for everyone in the industry. They told them. OceanGate has not responded to a request for comment on the letter or on the two former employees' claims. Somebody, I know he was the CEO, but somebody's still in charge at OceanGate, or the second and third in command, and it's gonna be hell to pay for these missing people, bro.
Man, well, that company done anyways, Mark. I mean, they probably gonna dissolve the company. They sign waivers, so, and then they probably not that liquid anyways. It ain't much to get out of that company.
Whatever they get, they ain't gonna. They might. Sometimes it ain't about to getting the money. It's to making sure this don't happen no more. No more trips to the Titanic. You, or you. Anybody involved in this company, y'all can't be involved in this type of business no more. Sometimes it ain't about the money. Sometimes it's about sending a message. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you on that. But that company itself, more likely, it's going to be dissolved. The issue is when they start doing stuff that's never been done before, there's no boundaries that's really set on it. There's nobody really overseeing any of that stuff. Like, and then there's people get so excited about technology, they don't ask like basic questions. And then you look at it, there's no women on there. That's telling. Like, you get a bunch of dudes. Man, dudes, we do some dumb stuff to like, our ego will make us do some real dumbass shit, Mark. You know what I'm saying? Like, dudes get together and you get somebody to do it, and your ego will make you do some dumbass shit. Women will look at that shit like what? Nah, man, I'm cool. That's telling when you can't get women to go there. Even in that space shit where they got people going to space, they're going to the very outer perimeter of the atmosphere of the Earth. They're not actually going into space to the point where they're going to Mars and shit. But you got women going there because of the design and all the other shit that they got going there. This shit right here, they getting parts from Home Depot, man. Shit coming from Home Depot that's going on this thing, man.
What? Nigga, get the hell up out of here, bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
What?
Look it up. Look a little bit deeper.
Man, you mean tell me somebody was in Home Depot on aisle 6 while I'm up there getting some light bulbs? This nigga getting shit for a damn submersible?
Man, they had a dude that was on there. He said the CEO gave them a speech saying basically, everything else can fail, but this capsule ain't gonna fail. That's what we concentrate on. That's what we burn on.
That's what they said about the Titanic too.
Yeah, that's what Buddy said. And he said, listen, Buddy told them. That what Buddy said, and he said, "Look, it's 18. It's screwed down by 18 screws or whatever you call it, bolts or whatever. But really, they only do 17 because the 18th wouldn't matter anyway. It's like some real troubling shit that Buddy was saying. Like what? You still got on that thing, man?
What the hell is going on?
Hold up, my man said, "Well, look, we got 17 bolts. We can't hold 8. We supposed to have 18, but 17 is enough. We ain't even gonna put the last bolt in."
I mean, it's up there. It's just not tightening down and then everything got to be done from the outside. I don't know, man. I just think like, look, man, we going different places, and some people gonna do some stuff.
This damn ocean, yo. We need to leave this ocean alone. The ocean is scary. Leave space and the ocean alone.
Man,
we trying to
ain't gonna stop, man.
They want to send missiles out in space and blow up some shit. Like I remember one time they thought they could send a nuke into the Van Allen radiation belts and thought that was gonna work. Let's just blow this up, blow a fucking nuclear weapon up in space, and that's how we're gonna get through the hole. Bro, oh my God, what are we doing?
And the depths that they going, it's insane. Like they so deep, like bro, like just the idea that they that far down, like nah, man, and it's unregulated. There's nobody to go and check that vessel to make sure it's worthiness and make sure it's right. Like this is an independent company out there just doing shit.
But my G, Pittsburgh T, and that's what I was talking about the ramifications of something like this, right? There is going to be some ramifications, some consequences, repercussions for a catastrophe like this. If nothing else, regulation will have to get in, right? Like we got to have. We can't just let you, private citizen, put this business out there and the other people get on it and they think it's okay. And really it's no checks and balances. You going to Home Depot putting duct tape over the damn door and shit like, all right, let's go. Under the seat. Nah, nigga. This shit ain't even safe. Misinformation, the lies. Oh my God, it was lies told to these people. People thought it was safe. This is scary, man. The ocean is a scary place, period. Especially at nighttime. Just even if you go to the beach and look at the ocean at nighttime. People like, yo, let's go fuck on the beach at night. Like, girl, you can go on this balcony right here and look at the beach. I ain't going out there. Shit's scary as hell looking out there at that ocean. That shit is dark. Especially ain't no stars or nothing out. Shit, the ocean is scary, man. It's a scary place, especially at nighttime.
They never found that plane that went down, Mark. They never found that plane that went down, bro.
Which one?
The one that with the MH370 or whatever that shit was that they was
Malaysia or something, right?
Yeah, the Malaysia MH, whatever the numbers is on the tail. They never found that plane, bro. Like the ocean is so big and so vast, man. They make like it's wild for people to think that they can just get out there and do shit like that, man. Like ain't nobody coming to really. Nah, man. The ocean is the ocean. Like the ocean's so scary. If you ain't been on the boat and you don't own the boat and you hit the lotto and you just buy a boat and feel like you just finna go out there, you might as well better make sure you got your affairs in order before you go out there, man. That nighttime. But ocean shit is different, man. That ain't the same stuff.
Nah,
you don't just go bumping around in the ocean like that, man.
That shit is scary. Bro, I don't do cruises, bro. I don't even do a cruise. And when my wife always tell me, why you don't want to go on a cruise? I was like, because I seen Titanic, nigga. She was like, that's not funny. Let's go on a cruise. I was like, I'm not joking, man. I ain't going.
Not a cruise is safe. Not a cruise is safe.
I'm not getting on no cruise ship. Hey, look, flying is tough enough. We in an aluminum can with wings on it. Pressurized, trusting some motherfuckers up front to just get us there and back. We up there complaining about snacks and fucking Wi-Fi. Nigga, you ain't an aluminum can flying. Like, bro, I'm about to be from one state I'm gonna go from Georgia to Baltimore in 2 hours.
Yeah, nah, you get what I'm saying? Planes, yeah, but boats and planes.
Like, how are we doing this, man? Fuck that. I ain't getting
Yeah, boats and planes are safe, bro. Because you gotta think most of them. You ain't really getting on no new planes. I mean, like you getting on no brand new ass plane. Like most of those things is older planes. They retrofitted and changed the seats, went in there and redesigned some shit, and removed some shit. Like, man, you're not getting no new planes like that, man. They don't really. They do that every like 20 years. They'll bring it, and they don't even upgrade their entire fleet. It'll be like a small percentage of it. They bring new planes in like that.
You get
so them planes be old as shit.
Delta 2 new planes every 20 years.
That's what it be.
And the old planes don't get thrown away. No. Frontier, Spirit. You want to buy a plane?
Yep.
I got some shit from the 70s. I got some shit for the 70s right here for you, right here.
Yep, the shipping companies. UPS got the largest private plane fleet that it is, and they got tons of them bad boys. FedEx, UPS. I mean, you'd be surprised. And then they get there, like you saying, they get their leftovers. They rip the seats out and make sure everything good, and they rock them things till the wheels fall off, man. So and them they don't crash because they got so much regulations and so much stuff that they got to keep up with everything that's inside those vehicles that it's kept to a certain standard. This thing right here, man, these just dudes out there in the ocean, man. They just doing shit. Yeah, man, we've been down here 500 times, man. Trust me, Mark. I'll get you down here and back. I done did this a whole bunch of times, man.
That's what we think. That's what they told these people on this shit too.
That's what they doing. Yo, that's exactly what they doing. And see where they got them, man.
Nigga, I'm having some anxiety right now. Y'all know I got to fly in a couple days, nigga. Now my heart beating fast. I ain't gonna be able to sleep tonight. Shit. Man. What the hell is going on, nigga?
What the hell is going on?
Heart beating fast as hell, man. I'm glad. And look, I don't even like to fly at nighttime. I be like, man, I need to fly during the day just in case something happen. They can find us, man. My wife be like, man, my wife gonna be like, ain't gonna be shit to find. I was like, at least be my remains, motherfucker. Like, I don't want to just be missing forever. Like those people on that Malaysia flight. That shit is scary. Then, oh man. But anyway, let me go to Terrence Bailey Sr. What's up, man?
Hey, what's going on? Hey, man, you know those planes, man. They constantly replacing those engines and stuff like that, and those planes actually go over a constant refurb, kind of like tractor trailers do on the road. If you get if you got a Detroit or Cummins or Caterpillar, the maintenance schedule, for each one is different. Like you might do a rebuild of the top end of the engine, or rebuild of the bottom end, or you might do a complete in-frame, at so many miles, depending on what the manufacturer recommends and what the performance is while you carrying the load. It's the same thing with those planes. They'll drop a motor out of a plane and put another one in, and drop a hat, and then they're constantly updating the software. So you can easily have a 40-year-old, 50-year-old plane. Those are DC DC7s, DC something. They stopped making them like 30 years ago, but that's one of the most popular planes to carry freight in and out of Alaska right now.
Yeah, shit's still scary though when you think about the science and what goes into it, and really that shit don't fly itself. You trust in the pilot, you trust in the aircraft, like. That's like you all that shit you sound good. They still ain't found that Malaysia plane though. You do know that, right, Terrence Bailey? Right?
Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know they ain't found that Malaysia plane. But you think about it. Somebody had to turn the transponder off. Somebody had to make it so that plane was not found. Who turned the transponder off?
That's a whole nother question. Those are other questions. All I'm just saying is you're still trusting other people. Like this ain't normal just to get in some aluminum can with wings and just fly in the air. Like that shit that's not like it's normal to us now, but when you think about the science and all that goes into it, it's a lot of trust. You trust in science and you trust in humans, a lot of humans to do the right thing.
I would say you're trusting that pilot, that his wife ain't pissed him off, or he ain't got a drug addiction that ain't been caught or something. Or he ain't lost his life savings.
It could be the air traffic controller too. It ain't just the pilot; it's the other person too.
But I mean they kind of updated a lot of that stuff too.
What about hijacking? That shit happens.
But remember now, it ain't
hijacking. So
yeah, but it's not like a dude on a stick just flying the plane no more, man. All these planes is modernized. All this stuff has got they already got the coordinates already mapped out, and the plane doing most of the flying itself. I mean, the pilot stepping in at certain points. But it ain't like the old school where the dude just standing there with a stick and smoking the cigars and flying the plane. That ain't really happening no more like that, man.
I think
on them long international flights, man, most of the time that plane is on autopilot. Especially them flights that are 10 hours long or like 10 hours. That majority of the time that plane is flying itself until something comes up on the radar or it gets close to time to land. And they got to start to descend. But majority of the time, that plane's on autopilot.
I feel you, because even when I fly, all the time when I'm flying, they always know when the turbulence level. Like, just give y'all heads up, we're gonna get into some turbulence about an hour into the shit. Then they'll call you back. Just to let y'all know, we about to get into that turbulence we talked about earlier. So I'm gonna need everybody to buckle up. Nothing to be concerned about. It's just gonna be a little rough right here. And then sometimes it ain't even rough at all. I'm like, oh, that shit was cool. That was it. And then again, it was gonna be some more turbulence. I was like, that ain't shit. Then we get it. Then finally he was like, about to get some turbulence, and that whole shit shaking that motherfucker. I'll be like, my wife be grabbing my hand. You ever been on a plane and the turbulence gets so bad, strangers start grabbing you? I'm like, nigga, get off of me.
Yeah. Nah, man, hey, look, only time I ever had somebody grab me on a flight and I didn't know was in a helicopter going over a mountain range in Afghanistan. A soldier grabbed me. I'm like, yo, if you don't get your hands off me, I didn't know who he was. And I'm like, no, and on top of that, you know what I'm saying? We in a war zone. Why is you punking up like that? Get your hands off me.
Shout out to SF City Slick. He said, I thought it was concluding Malaysia Airlines that was shot down by Russia. No, they got one that's still that happened later. That happened like some years later, where they try to say that. No, this one is still missing. It's a documentary on Netflix about it. Yeah. So check that out, SF City Slick. There's definitely one on Netflix about the people just still missing.
Well, they don't even know.
Any other?
They just got a bunch of. Go ahead.
No. I was just trying to move forward. Y'all, any other current events? Anything else going on out there in the world we need to discuss before I move forward?
Man, what about Boosie out there getting himself locked up and telling people to go protest and all this? Man, you supposed to be gangster, bro. What you need us regular people out there standing up for you and writing letters for, man? That's what you signed up for.
About that. What are you talking about?
Man, they picked him up. I mean, I'm not sure what the charges are. They're saying it's gun. Yeah, but he's saying he want people to go and protest, and because it's racist, why they revoked his bond, and he need people to go down there and protest and show out for him and this and that. Like, no, nigga, you gangster. What you need me for? I'm just a working nigga. You don't need a working nigga to be standing up for no gangster nigga.
Hey, yo, but actually, I heard that they was like waiting for him in certain places and whatnot, pulling him over for dumb shit or whatever, trying to get charges for the feds to step in. And like, if you go back and look, and look at the timeline, it's like they was targeting old boy. Everywhere he went, they popped up.
Slow down though. If you ain't did nothing though, they ain't got nothing to charge you for. They can follow you all day, every day. But if you ain't got no gun on you, you ain't do nothing wrong. They got him with the gun on camera. They was looking at IG. I did a story about this. They was looking at his IG. Somebody was filming it, and you can see the gun in his waistband. The police was monitoring. They pulled him over shortly after. It was weapons in the car. He said they were his bodyguards, but they matched that weapon, that Glock, I think it was a Glock 9, to the Glock 9 that was on his waistband. You don't supposed to have it. The security can have it, but you don't put it on your waistband. But you know what? Let me ask you this question. Hold on, brother. It's no excuse for that. You're a felon. You know you're a felon. You know you're supposed to have it. When you get caught with it, you got caught with it, bro. They caught you, and you on camera with it.
Hey, how many people out here right now that got felony charges that the police department and FBI is monitoring their social media?
Sir, I'm not about to play with you on that game. All of us all of us ain't no little Boosie, multi-millionaire, always on the internet, smoking weed, talking shit all the time.
Okay, well, let me ask you this question.
He's illegal in Atlanta, and he be up here on camera in Atlanta smoking weed all the time.
Okay.
And he got a security team though, Terrence. Like that's the other part. He's
no. I'm about to ask you a different question. Did you see this? Did you we talking about Bootsy, right? Did you see the story on Bo Biden that they came out yesterday?
Oh, who? Which one? Bo or which one? The
Bo Biden. One that... Joe Biden's son. The only son he got left.
No, that's not Bo. That's the Bo is the one that got killed in the war. This one is a different one. I forget his name. Hunter Biden.
Shit. Yeah. I'm sorry. Hunter Biden. Yeah, the only son he got left. Hunter Biden.
Yeah, I see it.
He's about to get no time probation for lying on an application to get to buy a weapon and have a carry concealed permit, the whole 9 yards. A known drug addict, crackhead, whatever you want to call it, whatever. He lied on his application. That on top of tax evasion, he's about to get no time.
Right.
So these two things don't match.
Well, he ain't no Hunter Biden. He ain't the president's son, bro. Like
Yo,
if I'm the president, listen.
that shouldn't matter.
No,
That's the
it
problem.
do matter.
That is the
no,
problem.
that's not the problem. No, it's not. Listen, if you're the president and your son get caught up in that, you gonna let your son go to jail?
Okay,
Like who
but,
gonna do that?
Okay, but your father is the one right here trying to disarm half the country. And his son gets a gun charge, and he's out here trying to take everybody else's firearm.
But are you gonna
trying to lock up everybody?
Okay, so Terrence, you gonna send your son? If you in the same position, you gonna send your son to jail?
Hey, look, it's integrity, and that I said it's integrity. Have some fucking integrity. So, hold up now.
But y'all ask you a simple question before you go on this long rant. Are you going to send your son to jail if you're in the same situation?
I'm not going on a rant. Joe Biden just had the ATF put this law or rule in place where pistol braces that were designed for disabled veterans to be able to fire a rifle or whatnot. If you have one of those, you're subject to 10 years in prison. That's 40 million people that got those pistol braces. And that will get charged are now felons, and his son can't go to jail.
Are you going to send your son to jail? If that's your son, are you sending him to jail? That's all.
You better ask my son. You damn right.
Damn.
You sending your son to jail?
If I'm the president, of the United States, and I'm pushing forth an agenda, and I'm setting laws in place, and my son ain't got enough respect to do the right thing after when he knows what my agenda is, you go with the rest of them because it's integrity.
Well, you by yourself on that one, Terrence, man. I mean, you different on that.
The law has no respect to person. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. Ain't it what it say? So if it go for me, it go for the richest person here. It go for the son of the richest person. It go for the son of the most so-called important person. So-called important.
That's not how the law's been applied, though, Terrence. Look at the scales that's in front of the court. No, but wait, look at the scales. But look at the scales that's in front of the courthouse. You see how one side is tilted one way and the other. It lets you know what it is. They let you know what it is. You asking for something that doesn't exist.
What scale did you see in front of the courthouse? What scale? What statue with a scale that was tilted with it that you saw? It's supposed to be even.
It's not even. The ones that's pertaining to the courthouse that's in front of some of those courthouses that they got inside of those scales that they have.
Then you need to request a new venue. Then you need to request a new venue because you already know what's going on up in there.
No, that's every court, Terrence. That's not one court. That's all courts are like that. Mark, you know what I'm talking about? Every court is like that, bro. There's some scales out there. When it might not be specifically a scale, but it'll be a picture of a scale, and you'll see one that's higher than the other.
It's a statue. It's
going beyond the pale, ladies and gentlemen.
That's always the way it's been. There's no fairness in that, bro. Like you're trying to get something that doesn't exist. That's like that just doesn't exist, man.
Traditionally, the scales are supposed to be balanced. For the statue is called Lady Justice.
Yeah,
Justitia. Justitia, from the Roman goddess.
Right.
As giving fair and objective consideration. That's why she's blindfolded as well.
Right.
Where Pittsburgh tea come from, a lot of pictures and statues you can Google right now, and you'll see it's a little unbalanced sometimes. But I get traditionally it's supposed to be blindfolded and it's supposed to be balanced. But I get where you're coming from. But let's move forward. though. I think we're going beyond the pale with the statue talk.
Yeah. Well, I mean. What he said is the way. I mean, if what he's saying that he sees depicted is actually the way it is, the way it should be is the way Mark described with the blindfold. But we should strive for everything to be fair, and the fact that you got people like Bootsy. As a matter of fact, you got other people that are sitting in prison right now for drug charges on stuff that is currently legal, and people are becoming billionaires off of it. That's another issue, but I'm not going. We ain't gotta go into that. I'm just saying, there's nothing. This a whole lot of stuff is not right, and it's disproportionately.
Okay, go ahead, and after that, I'll go at them.
And it's disproportionately on one group of people, and I'm leaving it at that because I don't know. I'll let it go.
Uncommon where people plead guilty to a lesser charge to get another charge dropped. Like this isn't uncommon. Like this happens all the time throughout the judicial system, where we got you on this, that, and the third. Well, or you lied. Like it's not like he went out there and committed like armed robbery or murder with the thing. I know some people wanted more to happen, but this happens all the time where you plead guilty to misdemeanor charges to avoid prison time on a bigger charge. They call it taking a lesser charge all the time. They might let me finish. They might have you like on. They might have charged you or think they about to charge you with sexual assault, rape, a whole bunch of stuff. But you might plead guilty to a lesser charge where you gave a minor some alcohol, or you might plead guilty to a charge of statutory rape. You know what I'm saying? Or taking indecent liberties with a minor. Like they might give you something like taking indecent liberties with minors that's less than rape or sexual assault type charges. You get what I'm saying? So that this happens all the time for people that are not even as big as on the body. I know people that had attempted murder charges. They pled that down to felony weapons possession, and it might have been a whole bunch of shit. They lay it on thick so that you can, and I think he pled to aggravated assault. You know what I'm saying? Versus attempted murder.
I mean, I had a cousin rope on dude shooting right in the face.
Hold up. I was trying to segue Terrence, baby, because we got somebody else been here. They haven't had a chance to speak at all. Porto, what up?
Yeah, what up, Mark? Mic check. What up, fellas?
Talk to me. What's on your mind, bro?
Oh, no, I just want to jump in real quick because they were saying about they wanted to disarm people. I thought they just wanted gun control. I thought they just wanted kind of like you gotta like background checks and shit like that.
What are you talking about?
They were more than that.
What are you talking about?
I was just Terrence was saying, about the Hunter Biden thing about like he's gonna get off like kind of with a slap on the wrist, and then Pittsburgh was saying, that's his daddy. What dad would like, and I just like I don't remember like Joe Biden wanted to like disarm people.
Yes, he does. He gun. Hey, Mark, can I explain it, or you want to explain it?
Did he say that? Did he say that, or is it an article that you saw? Did Joe Biden say that?
Joe Biden said he wanted AR-15s, AK-47, stuff like that off the market. He in the 90s he was going after handguns. He recently was in England, and he touted. He talked about anti-Second Amendment type rhetoric in England, and then his dumbass said, "God save the Queen. Queen's dead." But he talked about anti-Second Amendment stuff in England. And the reason why this country has a Second Amendment is because of England and how England tried to disarm the colonists or whatnot. And that's why it's in the Constitution, in order for the citizens to be able to have a way to fight back against the government. So, I mean, I don't know if dudes see now or just damn dumb. And I don't, and well, I can get to a whole other issue about how I don't understand how black folk are even.
But he never said it though, Terrence.
Yes, he
never said what you said that. You never quoted where he said that. I've heard him talk about certain
you can look at his behavior.
Y'all got to take turns. Y'all, and look, you got to let the guy talk. We can't have immediate reactions, Terrence.
All right, cool.
You got to let him finish the talk.
Yeah, I've heard people talk. I've heard like that's a Democratic talking point. Like they want to always ban what they deem as assault weapon, but that's not physically taking somebody's gun. That's two completely different things. Like that's what the Democrats want to do as a party. Now, believe it or not, I think it's foolish as hell, but I never heard them say that they're going to go and take people's guns. They do this every year right before they get into this politics to scare people up, and the doggone gun industry makes tons of money. They run up the prices, and people fall for this stuff every time, and nothing ever happens. There's never any gun control. Nothing ever happens. People get themselves all worked up from nothing.
Well, that's not true, and I'm gonna tell you why. There's a thing called the Bruin decision. Have you heard about that?
No.
Okay.
Enlighten me.
Okay, so the Bruin decision happened last summer, where New York it was New York and New Jersey and Maryland, like a bunch of Democratic states, had a law in place where if you want to carry a concealed permit, you had to show just cause to the state of why you should have one. and a bunch of people sued. And I think it was New York, the Bruin versus New York. I think it was, and New York lost the case, saying that the Supreme Court said that you cannot, no citizen has to show just cause to the state of why they need to exercise a constitutional right. The Second Amendment is not a second-class right. It's the same as the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, and the Fifth Amendment, and every other amendment.
I'm confused. Give me a summation right there, Kyle. I'm kind of confused. You kind of lose me.
Okay. You live down south, so you not like you live in Georgia. You don't have these problems. You got it because you got a pro firearm state. I live in Maryland, so like Maryland and New Jersey, and New York, for instance. If you want to get a carry concealed permit, you had to file an application with the state, with the state police, and you had to tell them why you wanted to carry concealed. And if you put on or anywhere self-defense, they would deny your application. They only give you a permit if you were running a business or something like that. Now, when Martin O'Malley was governor of Maryland, he directed the state police that nobody in the state gets a carry concealed permit, which is unconstitutional. All that shit's unconstitutional. The Supreme Court, which Clarence Thomas wrote the majority opinion, said that the Second Amendment is not a second-class constitutional right. It is the same as the First Amendment and your Fourth Amendment and your Fifth Amendment, your 13th and 14th and 12th Amendment. You cannot tell people that they have to jump through hoops and hurdles in order to be able to exercise their rights. The Second Amendment goes outside of the home. Just Second Amendment says that you have that your right extends outside the house, that you can take your firearm outside the house. Okay, so when New York lost that decision, that was a ripple effect throughout the entire country, because in that opinion from the Supreme Court, it said that if these rules were not in place at the time of the Second Amendment being ratified, you cannot do that now. So that puts the rule back to, was it 1776? It says 1770 something. So if they didn't ban guns in libraries or whatever back in that time when it was ratified, you cannot put that in place now. It's what do they call it? It's text and tradition. You cannot make laws on the Constitution based on conditions on the ground. It has nothing to do with the Constitution.
Fair enough.
You're disproving your own point, though. I think
that's not my point. It's what they said.
Terrence, you got to let him reply. He let you talk. Now it's his turn. You got to let him reply.
Yeah. The question that if I'm misunderstanding, please stop me, was that they were taking your guns, and you quoted this court case, and at the end of the court case, they upheld the Constitution. They agreed with you, so nobody's taking your guns. That's the point that I think I'm making, and a lot of people are making. Like, that's just something that they get y'all riled up at. They get y'all riled up every time politics happens. Right before they don't elect, you don't hear anything about this.
Patience.
You hear nothing about this stuff. When it comes to right before presidential elections, it's always they taking your guns, and the smart people go buy AR-15s and all that stuff because they know they finna run the price up on y'all. People who believe that the ammo finna go up, the guns finna go up, only for assault weapons, because that is the game that they've been running, and they've been running that play for about a decade. They've been running that play now, and nothing never happened. There's not even a piece of legislation that's moved in the Senate behind that. Nothing for real.
No, you're wrong, and you're wrong. I'm explaining why, and you also misunderstood what I was saying. The Supreme, all this stuff went to the Supreme Court because these the states and Joe Biden, like this stuff only happens when there's a Democrat in office, okay? And then this stuff has to go to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court has told the Republican Party many times over, that you cannot legislate from the court. You have to legislate from Congress and the Senate, and because they keep going to the Supreme Court, trying to get them to act to overturn a lot of the shit that the Democrat Party is doing. Now, this is why it went that far. Now, when I say he's trying to take your guns, is Joe Biden has a history of always trying to find a reason to take firearms or whatnot. Okay, like I said, I don't know how old you are, but I remember in the 90s, I was in my 20s. In the 90s, with Joe Biden, it was the handguns. Now here he is in his 80s, and it's rifles. When these rifles that he's talking about are 5% of the gun deaths in the nation, and then they say that these firearms are the biggest death of young people in the nation, and it's not. To be honest, it's not.
All right, fair enough. We got to move forward. What else is going on? Any other current events, trending topics? Anything else we need to talk about on this? If not, we can. Y'all more than welcome to pick that up on members only, neighbors only is what we like to call it. You know what I'm saying?
Here tonight.
Yeah. We got a lot to talk about. So we can pick the rest of this up on neighbors only right after this if y'all want to continue that discussion. But we got to move forward. We got to table it there, gentlemen. Anything else? Current events, trending topics. What else is going on out there we need to talk about? Budo, Terrence Bailey, Pittsburgh. Anybody got
watch the news, Mark? Man, I get my news from the internet, man. From your show, probably.
I want to switch your head to say about Terence Crawford and Derek James. That's what I came on. Be honest.
Go for it. What you got for me?
No, I mean I just want to get everybody's take on it. Terence. I mean, like it's from what I've seen, everything is not audible. But for what I seen, Terence was like, "Hey, what's up?" And Derek was like, "What's up?" But he kept it. He was like moving while he said it, and then Terence doubled back and was like, "I said, saying, what's up? When you stupid mother?" You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, so like I said, everything is not audible. So I personally don't have an opinion. I don't know if Derek said something under his breath. I don't know. So I'm trying to get everybody else's opinion.
I spoke about this. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. I don't believe he was talking directly to Derek James when he said, "Motherfucker, you stupid." I think he was talking to the guys in between him and Derek James when somebody looked like they was trying to grab him or try to hold him back. Because I think we all saw the clip that they put out for promotion, and it's doing what it's supposed to do. It's getting us to talk about it because that was released by Showtime as like a little trailer or a recap of the press conferences. So I'm not of the belief that Terence Crawford was about to physically assault Derek James. I don't think Derek James was in danger. I did see the what's up, and he said what's up and kept moving. I thought that was kind of weird because the way Derek James came and walked through where Terence was at, like he kind of just walked through him. Where I think they was talking to Terence or something, and he walked through and he was like, "Yeah, what's up?" I said, "What's up?" You know what I'm saying? It was a little what's up or whatever. And he said, "I said what's up." He said, "I said what's up." All right. And Terence shakes his hand and he shakes his hand and they go about their day. But that motherfucker, you stupid. It's not. We don't have definitive proof that he's directly talking to Derek James because it's a crowd of people in between him and Derek James. And I really believe I'm of the belief that Terence Crawford was talking to the people that was in between, like, don't touch me, don't grab me, don't be trying to hold me. Are you stupid? Well, I'll break your shit right now because you ain't a part of the fight. Like, don't touch me. I'll break your shit right now and still do whatever I wanted to do. You can't stop me, and you can't touch me. You can't do nothing to me, physically or in charge of anything right now. You are not in charge. This is my show. It's the Terence Crawford, Errol Spence show, or Errol Spence and Terence Crawford show, however you want to put it. Don't touch me, dog. Hold on, Terence Bailey, I'll let you talk. It's my turn. You asked my opinion.
Okay.
Reactionary moments, brother. You speak your piece. I'm gonna speak my piece, and we're gonna move this shit on. So we do not have definitive proof that he's directly talking to Derek James. And I think we have the clip got its entire desired effect. We're talking about the fight. We're talking about the interaction. Did you hear what Derek James? What Terence said to Derek James? He said, "Motherfucker, you stupid." Even the little clip that they kept at the end when Derek James said, "Man, people think I'm soft because I'm wearing a suit or something." So I just think that got his desire. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I didn't say nothing.
Go ahead.
No, I mean you brought it up already. I wasn't. I didn't say anything. You said that Derek James said that they think I'm soft because I got on a suit. I think Derek James was responding back to what Terence said, that, you know what I'm saying, you know, like that he acknowledged that Terence was talking to him. You know what I'm saying? That I don't see the point unless the whole thing was staged. I don't see the point of Derek James saying, what do you think I'm soft because I got on a suit?
He didn't say that to Terrence Bailey. I'm sorry, Terrence, but I got to interrupt you right there. He didn't say that to Terrence Crawford. He said that to the cameras after he was already in the building, to be fair.
Yeah, I know.
And when Terrence made that statement, he wasn't talking directly to Derek James. Like, we don't know that because there's people in between them trying to hold Terrence back. So we don't know if Terrence is talking to them, trying to hold him back, or if he's talking to Derek James. To be fair, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I just want to give clarity to the audience who haven't seen it. Go ahead.
Who was he holding? Who were they holding Terrence back from? I didn't see any antagonists going after Terrence. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, well, when you watch that clip, can we agree it's not him and Derek James talking eye to eye when he said, "Motherfucker, are you stupid?"
I have to go back and look at it to make sure, but
he's not. Derek James is not right there. Derek James is pretty much already at the door, and it's a crowd of guys looking like security in between. And that's when Terrence makes that statement. And then it cuts, and then the video reappears with Terrence past him. He's at the door now, and he's shaking Derek James' hand.
Hey, but let me ask you this: did it seem like Terrence was mic'd up?
Bro, can we ask the other people what they think on Terrence Bailey? Because we got two other people up here, and it's me and you going back and forth, and they members too, and I want to respect their opinion, and I want to hear them speak as well. You asked the question, so let Pittsburgh T and Puto answer as well. Puto, Pittsburgh T, what's your assessment? Go ahead.
I was gonna say Bud needs a hug, bro, but I also thinking the weight cut. I hear, you know, obviously I've never been a professional fighter. I hear when the weight cut, like they have to cut weight and stuff like that, man. They be getting pissed, man. They're like ornery and shit.
Fair enough. What you got, Pittsburgh T?
Yeah, I don't think much of it. I mean, I wouldn't expect him and Derek James to be on the same side and be having no great words to say to each other. Man, the dude ready to do some violence to the other side. So I kind of like it. I like it a lot. It's a good promotion. It's a good look. You don't want them all friendly and shit. That make people raise their eyebrow.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Terrence Bailey. What was you trying to say?
No, I was just asking. Did it seem like Terrence was mic'd up? That's what I was asking.
I'm not sure. It's possible, but it's also those are the Showtime cameras, and they have boom mics and everything around there. So even if he's not mic'd up, those cameras that they have following with Showtimes, they have boom mics attached. They have cameras on the mic, but they have boom mics and overhead.
I just asked because what Terrence was saying was clear, and what Derek was saying wasn't so much. It was pretty muffled. It seemed like Terrence might have been mic'd up.
Last thing. Abigail, I think I typed that wrong. It's a typo. She said, what's up with Gervonta Davis doing a video from jail talking about Spence and Crawford, talking about Spence is steel and Crawford is glass. What do you think about that? That's an old video. I saw that video before. That video was before he went to jail. I think that video might have been before the Ryan Garcia fight. I saw that video a while ago. That video is old. That person just recently re-released that video. A lot of people are going to be re-releasing old content leading up to this fight. They released an old video because I'm about to do it too, nigga. That's what they're doing. But they released an old video of people giving their opinion about the fight, who they think gonna win. So it's an old video and it's re-uploaded. That was before the Ryan Garcia fight. Shit, might be before the damn David Avanesian fight. That's how old that video is. It's an old video though. It's not. He's not doing that video from jail with a bucket hat on and chilling like that. Nah, that's him doing like a StreamYard or a Zoom type meeting call with the tech. But that's definitely an old video. He ain't chilling like that with the damn bucket hat on, just chilling like that. And his hair is longer too. His hair is longer. You'll notice that too. But that's definitely an old video. I've seen that before.
They changed the dress code in county and shit.
Yeah. Where would you want?
Hey,
I know, right?
Speaking of old videos, I'm going to put it out there. Hey,
we got to move forward. I got to land the plane, and if y'all want to kick it more, we can go to neighbors only. But we're going to neighbors only right after this. Say your final piece, and we're gonna wrap this one up. If y'all got to kick it, we can go to neighbors only.
I was just gonna say, man, if anybody want to use my my Bomac interview, we're talking about this Errol Spence fight and the Shawn Porter fight, which is before the Shawn Porter fight happened. You got my express verbal permission to do so.
Oh, hey, Mix, we got to go to members only, so it's gonna be on over there, members only. If you guys are interested in joining the membership, I'll put a link out there in the chat. You guys can join up. It's as low as $2.99. That's half the bag of your Reggie that you be smoking. It's half. It's like buying me a cup of coffee, a 2-liter soda. If you drink beer, that's one beer. You bought your boy beer for the whole month. Appreciate it. But you're gonna unlock a lot of dope content, and the show keeps going, and we have a lot of dope content. It's a little more free flowing, and I fall back a little bit and let everybody get their bars off. I'm not so much trying to moderate. It's not moderate the market as much, but we still got to keep it respectful, show each other love and respect. Anybody got anything else?
You see the story about the brother in Mississippi with the cops when they broke in his house? Bring that in members only. You see that with because he was dating a white woman and they shot him in the mouth, shot him right in the head. They tortured him.
Who is they?
The police. Police came to this dude's house. Was telling him police came to the house. More than one cop came to his house. And the story writes that they busted in the door looking for the guy, telling him he was dating white women, and they basically beat him up. Now I haven't what I got was that it started off as a internet story. There's no video that I've seen of it actually happening. So this all is just an account that's floating around.
No, it's true.
It's true. Dude got shot. One of the dudes got shot in his face, in his mouth. Put the gun in his mouth. They actually, I don't know if they sodomized him or they did something with a sex toy with one of the dudes.
The cops
shot one of the cops. This is all by police.
Holy shit!
And the cop. Now,
shot one of the brothers in his mouth.
Family came out. Like, do we got anything from the victim's family? Any testimony? Any autopsies? What we got from this Pittsburgh team?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's really early. There's no video to correlate any of this. We do know that one of the brothers got shot in his face, and he's in the hospital. They had to cut his tongue off, and he's in the hospital. We know that's a fact.
So somebody did it live.
The police did it. The police admit that they did shoot. So now the other details in the middle, we'll see.
Survived.
No, nobody died. He got shot he lived. They cut his tongue. He did all these surgery. He lived.
And that's not the only case.
Hold on.
Of the same stuff.
Bailey, let me pick his brain on this. Why would they let him stay alive? Like they they did all that to him and let him live?
Yeah, he called it. I mean, he's in the hospital. Yeah.
Wow.
He's in the hospital. He's in the hospital. They had a whole bunch of surgeries. They had to cut his tongue off.
What day was this?
At some point.
Yeah, well,
this is recent.
Obviously, they thought he was going to die. But they had to call emergency services and stuff like that in order to cover their butt for the report.
You make sure he ain't got no pulse before you. Matter of fact, let me go to members only for the rest of the shit. I don't even want to say everything I'm gonna say. Let's table that there. She said that happened in Mississippi. All right, thank you, Abigail. Let me put this link right here in the private chat. So if you guys want to join members only, you guys can pull up. You can join right on the panel. If you guys on the panel now, I'll put the link in the private chat. You guys can click right on over and I'll put you right on the stage. Everybody else, I'm gonna do this neighbors only roll call and I will see you guys. I'm not doing a show on Friday. I don't believe I'm gonna do a show on Friday. So I'm probably not gonna do a show on Friday. If so, it's definitely gonna be only members only. So I'm not, after tomorrow, I won't see you guys and gals until next week. So anybody got anything else before I let you go? The link is in the private chat. Other than that, it should be clear on the thing. If y'all want to, either y'all gonna leave or y'all can click the private chat, and I'll see y'all over there. But
I'll see you over there. I got a question to ask you, Mark, but I'll talk to you over there, members.
All right, let's get it.
Cool.
Terrence Bailey, anything else you want to plug and promote before I let you go? Want to plug and promote your channel?
Yeah, Terrence, on the mic with Terrence Bailey Sr. On YouTube, fdhill.org. That's the website online. Matter of fact, go online to the website, download the app. We have an app where you'll get notifications of everything. It's like a regular app. You know what I'm saying? will be on Play Store and Apple iStore within the next 5 days. So check us out.
I appreciate you, Bailey. On the link in the private chat, you want to pull up, all right?
All right.
My man. All right, look, it's been another great episode of Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you and I feel like talking about. It's a hip-hop political sports show with a comedy twist. Like to let the jokes fly, cause life is serious enough. So I see y'all over there on the neighbors only side of the game. Shout out to all the neighbors. Mex, pull up. He said, where the link at, player? The link over there. You missed the whole show. I've been in for 3 hours. It's time to go, and it's time to pay some bills over here on members only. Got to pay some bills. We got to give the people the content that they paid for. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go over there. We're gonna chop it up, and yeah, it's gonna get a little crazy over there, as y'all can see already. I was like, hold up, whoa! I can tell already it's gonna get a little wild over there, but it's all good. I'm built for it, and y'all are built for it too, and we're gonna have a good time. Excuse me. So let's take it from the top and do a neighbors only roll call, because without the neighbors, the show wouldn't be the show at level, and we well on our way to 17K. As you guys are beaming in over there on members only, I'm gonna just ask you to keep your mic muted. Just keep your mic. Oh, Terrence, you came back over here. You're on the wrong one. You're on the wrong one, bro. But just hang out, and I'll put the link back there again. Got you right there. All right, so it's another great episode of Breaking Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and anything else you and I feel like talking about. It's a hip-hop political sports show with a comedy twist. We like to let the jokes fly, cause life is serious enough. Shout out to all the neighbors who made this show possible. Let's give them a quick roll call. Take it from the top. Rockman, what up, though?
What up, gangsta?
Tony Boswell, Adam Kelly, all the way in Australia. John Norrie, he came to tell his story. Major Key Boxing, what's popping? Cam, my man. Titus, Philip H, the all-time great. The boxing scholar, Holla. God Body, Scans Rants, Dent 5, EDD, Need That Blue Chew.
What up, gangsta?
Seen and unseen boxing, Mr. Paz, Arthur, Lady Shan done them season, my UK girl all the way in London town, cooking with the champ, Mr. Gumbo, aka Hot Grease, he's an architect.
What up, gangsta?
Shelton Moore, what up?
What up?
He's an architect.
What up, gangsta?
SLG, what up, my guy?
What up?
Sam F, that's Sam F, not Sam from Washington.
What up?
Pound for Pound Sports Entertainment, that's my boy F Merritt.
What up?
Antoine Richardson,
what up?
That guy clips 330 early. Big Hove, I thought I told you. Tell Toya, Unbiased Fan, Brent Reaper, Kendall, the kid is back just like that. Johnny Goodman, what's hood, man? D-Lo 404 Boxing, let's get it popping.
What up, gangsta?
My brother, Big Sean T with the strap.
What up?
Where you at? Kansas City Mac. On the mic with Terrence Bailey Sr. Karma Serene with the Serene Saturdays. Ace Retro, let's go. Nick Rich in this trick. Aaron Parker, the big talker. Taylor Bell with Tab Tech, UnlockSim.com. Unlock your next device today.
What up, gangsta?
Stephen Bateman, all the way in Australia. Mama, we made it down under.
What up?
Wanda Villa, aka Epoxy Magic. Transcendent Sports Channel, my Filipino brother from another. All the way in Canada.
What up, gangsta?
Fistiana Fights. She just might. Jacob Sims, that's him. Haplo, let's go. MFB, Patricia Shelton, Miss Queen Sunkissed. Beyond the Ring with Nonito and Rachel Donaire, that's 9-time champion Nonito, on his way to 10 and on his way to the Hall of Fame. He got a fight at the Cosmo in Las Vegas on July 15. Let's support him on his way to his 10th world title. True Media Today USA Boxing. That's my guy, Coach Malachi Williams. What up, though? Puto. Food Revolution, AK Foodie with the beauty. KP from KC5. Matt Wade, he got a dope single out called Papa Daddy. Y'all check him out. Ill Status Boxing. Tank the Sweet Science Examiner. He's an architect. Beyond Above Media. Pittsburgh T, aka Mark. Everything you said tonight was true.
What up, gangsta?
SF City Slicker. I know boxing. It's Mex. Rider of the Storm. Hitter There. Matty Yoel. Cliff Bailey. Con Shawnery. Lisa Bell. She never fails.
What up, gangsta?
Thanks for pulling up, Lisa. I really enjoyed talking to you on the panel tonight, too. You did a good job.
What up?
As usual. H.O. Deezy. Brandon Washington. D. Bevel the Champ. And, of course, the big fish himself, my good brother, Darrell Lincoln.
What up, gangsta?
Appreciate you. I appreciate all 75 members, man. Damn, we mama, we making it. We blowing right on up. I'm blowing up like you thought I would. All right, man, we about to start this neighbors only edition of this part of the show. So if you are not a member, I will see the rest of y'all I think, like I said, I think I'm gonna do a show tomorrow, but if not, I'll see you guys next week. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I got a lot of stuff going on. And or if y'all see me between now and next, if I don't do a show tomorrow, y'all probably won't see me until next week. All right. So love y'all. Hope you love yourself. If not, guess what? God loves you, and so does Martin Nash in the neighborhood here at Breaking Beats. If you want to join the membership, let me put a link right there. Because I will be doing membership videos though while I'm going. I'll definitely be dropping membership videos. So Detroit, what up? I see you. What's up, Detroit? Mike Biggs, I see you. Yep, Deuce, the party over. I've been in 3 hours. Where you been? So we're gonna go over to neighbors only, neighbors only, neighbors only. Hey, look, man, always remember, man, dreams require sleep, goals require your effort. You can go to the description block of this and every video, or go to my about page on my channel, and you can support the show that way with some merch like the What Can I Say? We got some other merch out there, different colors. So just because you see it in one color don't mean we don't have the other colors. So we got a lot of colors that you guys can choose and pick, and girls, guys and gals, you guys can choose and pick what merch the color and the style and you like. We got t-shirts, hoodie, coffee mugs. So yeah, make sure you support the show that way. Run and tell your YouTube daddy. We got some fun merch out there. So I appreciate your time, appreciate your energy. Thank you again for the opportunity to entertain you all this evening. Hopefully you all had a good time watching the show, and I appreciate that. So let's close it out the right way. Hey, homeboy, sometimes we're gonna agree, sometimes we're gonna disagree, but always remember, respect is free. Disrespect gonna cost you everything: your family, your freedom, your finances, most importantly, your life. So let's show each other love, let's show each other respect, and always remember this. Wrong button. Always remember this.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
And I mean that shit. Drive, motherfucker.
This that squad sound.
Subscribe. I don't care how many subscribers he has. Support him. So he made all this possible. He made this possible.
Nah, Dr. Mark, God made this possible, and so did viewers like you. I'll see you guys right now. Neighbors Only starts immediately. So if you don't get a notification, go to my community tab or click refresh on the channel, and you will see it there for all the neighbors, and I will drop the link. It'll be open panel for all the members. All right, love y'all. I see y'all tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.